Check. Can you guys hear me? RC Pilots Lounge number 125. What is happening? Bill Shepard, long time no see. Good to see you, man. I saw you pop up in some comment sections earlier today. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully we have good luck with the stream this time. The internet's good to go, but we're still not hardwired in. Boss 223, what is up? Awesome. Happy Saturday night. Thanksgiving aftermath. What a holiday. I hope you guys had a good one. I've been laying hardwoods and smashing fingers and stuff. That's what I've been up to. I'm a sawdusty mess. Yeah, Eric Quinn, Jeff in Lower Alabama, Michael Wrightsa, Jetman, Jordan Dole, Barry Campbell, Eric Tennant, George Watts. Yeah, that bike does look big. Eddie K, Jeff in Lower Alabama, good. Lots of you. Dennis Farley, what's happening? Good to see you guys. Kevin Trappin, Olson's. Let's see, who else we got? Bill Shepard hadn't been here for a while, guys, but he's a long-time listener. Good to see you, man. Pilot Jerry in the house. Shadow Ops. It's different setting up here instead of the house. Francis Conti, what's up? No Mile High Club over here. Mike SSI in the house. You guys would miss me if we didn't show, wouldn't you? Aaron Phillips. No relation to Brian, are you? I'm backing up, so let me catch up with the thing. I was just looking back at the beginning. Wicked Moto, Earl Moorhead in the house, Pterodactyl, Randy, Imperial, Cologne. What's up, Jeff in Lower Alabama? Yes, but Jeff's Custom RC, good to see you. RC Master. Awesome. So what are we going to do today? What are we going to do? No video. Tomas. Well, you know what? I just do the show at various locations, right? You know, it's easy for me to do the show from the BitGo warehouse because it's in my hometown. Bobby K, my cameraman's holding it down here. So it's like, why wouldn't you come hang out here if you could? I mean, last weekend, it took us 3 or 4 streams to get it done because we kept losing internet. But we were straight up driving and bashing in here, drifting. We had a drift car last weekend right from here. Earl, you like that video? That was me and Bobby K flying formation. That was a good one. Even though it was on my cell phone, it was too good not to put up, wasn't it, Bobby? Oh, yeah. I think that I'm proud of that video, man, because look at, I'm flying a 6S plane. Bobby's got a 4S plane. And no stabilization on either one. And we worked it out. That was pretty fun. The camera had died. I know when you guys see these videos, you think that we filmed them like yesterday. Some of you have heard me talk about this session already, weeks ago. But it's finally able to come out, you know, when I get the chance to put a video out. I have the stuff, it's just sitting through it. Thanks though, guys. Last week, what we were drifting is the Red Cat Lightning Drift. They're hard to find. There's actually a few in stock at BitGo Hobby. One of many links that I have in the description. You guys know how it works, man. If anything excites you, you're going to buy it anyway. Hook up somebody that you follow. A lot of guys have affiliate relationships with companies at this point. So, I mean, by all means, feel free to use mine. but at least use somebody's, you know what I mean? Anyway, loads of links in the description, guys. South Bend. My hometown is Muncie, but I mean, I live in South Bend now for a long time. Thank you, George. Yeah, a lot of you guys show up in force in the comment section. I really appreciate that. That video, I love it. And I said everything, really, I had to say in that video. I was really intending to do two P40s together, and we actually did that, but it was the take where my spinner came off. So anyway, I still have Bobby's MiG-29, his first flight on it, you know. Wicked Moto, are you seeing the comments, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
Bobby's working on getting that 1,000 so he can go mobile from here. It's so for the BitGo YouTube channel, because I mean that's ultimately. Bobby wears a lot of hats at BitGo, don't you, dude? A lot of them. But the YouTube channel is his baby too, so check that out. Hanger 51, what's up, man? I tell you what, Thursday night I get the most done. Like I tell you, if I'm not productive all week, I know Thursday I'm gonna turn Kenny on. He's gonna be there as long as I feel like working. You know what I mean? Listening to in the background. Hanger 51. Everybody loves that stream of his, man. He's just such a good sport. I've got a lot of tips for him though. He's doing it all wrong, Bobby. I like busting his chops. I bust his chops in his comment section all the time. Some real zingers. I wish I could come up with them right now, but half of them are, because it's a chat, I can be a little more off the cuff. Anyway. Yeah, that's Bobby's A4. David Snyder, what's happening? So I did a trade with Bobby so he would build my blue PT-17. You guys hit him up on social and ask him when he's going to get done with that. He's going to be like, you know what? It's cool. Like, you just build your own plane. Forget the trade. I can't find the time. Noons, what's going on? RC rolling. Huh? Dude, this is the stream where you do it, guys. PT-17. I want to get my Corsair together because from here we can go with the trailer. We can take these big planes assembled. You going to crack into that? Dude, he's going to build a Stearman. He's going to build my Stearman. Have I flown the high power 80mm F5? I'm going to maiden it tomorrow. Any tips for it you have? I think that one liked high rate in the elevator, at least. The high power one is going to be basically the same as the other one. It's just you're going to have more top end. There's that purple crawler going down. I'm putting lights on it soon. If you didn't know, BitGo has some Red Cat vehicles now, and we've been playing with all of them. There will be videos coming out, over the next weeks. But yeah, check that out. If you're shopping any kind of vehicles, there's some, a few more to look at. Bobby the Builder, can you knife edge a PT-17?
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure you can.
I think I did in my video actually.
You probably did. And there's videos of the Stearman, this particular one, on my channel. Please check it out and drop by the comment section, say hello, you met me in the chat. And check out the BitGo Hobby YouTube channel because Bobby probably put up 2 or 3 videos on this.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't you?
I put up quite a few actually.
And a bunch of our buddies in the community have as well.
Yeah, Dave's RC, all of them. Yeah.
Hanger 51 also. He might have been on it he was on it. I think he had one of the first ones I saw in the hands of anybody.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually. Jordan Dole asks, any new planes coming out before Christmas?
None that I've heard of.
Test Pilot Dave, yeah, I mean, I think you're going to like I said, high rate elevator. A lot of times you can tone down the ailerons. Hanger, Kenny wants to see my purple red cap, man. Can you give it to me? Webb Thomas Webb. Hey man, what's my favorite E-Flight free wing jet? It depends what we're talking about. There's so many of them that I really like. My favorite right now, I haven't flown the Gripen yet. I'm excited to see what that's like. But the Big 29 has been fantastic for us.
Yeah. My favorite's the F-22.
Yeah, so this is the Red Cat crawler, Kenny. 1/10 scale. It's got portal axles. This is a newer version, so the tires are just right. They used to be kind of too hard, and I actually changed them over on my other one. I put some Yeah Racing D-rings on here because I like real metal ones. But yeah, so V2 clear windows. This thing will run on 2S or 3S forever. You can even, if you had nickel metal batteries, you could even burn them up on here. You know what I mean? Because that ESC's got the pull the pins thing. My only gripe on this is the Velcro attachment method. I want to figure out a way to do it like Axial does, where you can hide them. And it's totally doable. You might lose a tiny bit of wheel well, but it's like it's not going to get up in there anyway. Close, but you could always go on the back too of the well. Anyway, Kenny, that's it, man. Looks nice. Check out my Instagram. I got some really nice pictures of it. It's almost got like a metal fleck in it, you know? We're using them. I mean, actually, Bobby's abusing his. He's running on 3S all the time and trying to bash it. And it's like it's holding up. I can't believe it.
It's about to have some cool upgrades, too.
Yes, the upgrades I'm really looking forward to. The one nice thing about these vehicles, at least the drift and the bash, is we can play with them in here, and Bobby's playing with the crawler in here. I think it's not going to last long, you know,
That Wendigo's super fun.
bashing it. The Wendigo is sick. I cannot wait till videos. I think
Wendigo kind of is a basher.
it's the Wendigo. Guys are going to see when they see our video. It's a little bit of everything. It's a crawler. It's a rock racer. It's a monster truck. You know, it's solid axle, both axles. You know, it's a little bit desert racer, rock racer, crawler, basher. It's got enough tire to correct when you jump it, doesn't it, Bobby?
What's that, buddy?
It's got enough tire to correct when you punch it, when you correct in the air.
I was doing like those weird backflips with it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I think you can see little bits of it on our Instagrams, the BitGo and Pilot Ryan Instagrams.
Yeah.
Mike Bird, Jet Tech Don, Jetman. The crawler, it's $299. And so for a 1/10 scale crawler with these features, portal axles being a big one, nice ladder design chassis, you got metal links, you've got aluminum bits on the back of the diff, upgradability like crazy. And then it's a real slick looker where you don't see the body posts. I do like that a lot. So $299 gets it done. Like I say, they're at BitGo. And whatever Red Cat vehicles aren't on BitGo yet, you can always go to pilotryanmedia.com and click on Red Cat and see if they got them. But yeah, $299 when you put it up against a $500 and some change, I think $550 for a good Traxxas TRX4, one of them, either that one or the Sport. And then I have the Axial Rubicon. It's sick, but that's like a $500 truck too. I mean, you get what you. It is a smoother powertrain, I'd say. This one really takes some finesse on the trigger. There's people that change the motor on this one and are loving the life and living La Vida Loca. So the Axial is pretty smooth right out of the box. This one gets it done, but you have to really be easy on the trigger. And I think if you're on 3S, it's going to be jumpy for you. You got to be on 2 or it's just too much. Jim, Yeah, man. Check out the channel. Go back. You might have to go back a while, but me and Captain Mike were flying the A4 like crazy on this channel probably last summer. And then, yeah. Webb Thomas, Thomas Webb. You know, I like the Arrows MiG for a small one. I'm trying to fit in the car, but man, I like big stuff too. So the big free wing MiG 29 has been awesome for me. I really enjoy it. And guys, everything we're talking about, we've got videos up already right here at the Pilot Ryan Media YouTube channel. Check them out. Yeah, so 110, same size, same wheelbase. This thing is definitely comparable to the big dogs. But if you're familiar with them, you will see the differences. But it's nothing that keeps it from operating. I think a little bit of power system game on this and you're dynamite. It's got buckets for lights, but you got to put your own on if you want. And I'm gonna. He's just using bungees to hang those planes on the wall. Yeah, Jetman, I agree. The E-flite P-51 is awesome. But it's a heck of a plane that puts even experienced guys on their toes. I got to be real with you. You know what I mean? The P-51.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome, but
It's great when you get in there.
you might hurt your feelings if you don't have a ground game that's strong. Yep, the Arrows MiG-29 is on sale, Lionel Randall, at Hobby Zone, which you can get to through PilotRyanMedia.com if you'd like. That's nice when you do. The channel earns commissions, guys, when you click those links, so that's why you hear people ask for it. Skyworks, I agree. I've got 2 of these Gen 8s, and the Axial Deadbolt and the Axial Rubicon with superior portals, and then I got the FMS Jeep. What I don't have is time. I want to go play with these a lot more than I do. I just want to make videos. That's it. Joe Pellegrino, what is up? Test Pilot Dave, the 1700 millimeter FMS is a good plane as well. And, you know, it's probably easier to fly wing loading wise. I haven't flown one, but I can assume. I love the 1500 though, but it doesn't keep me from wanting a 17. But the 1200 all of a sudden flies so much easier. You know what I mean? Craig had to have a MiG-29 after he saw ours at Winnemac.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is a good one, man. I wouldn't mind to keep making videos on it. And I want to get my SU-30 back out with those other 70 millimeter fans I have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We got 2 Blue Angels I want to get up, man. I mean, goodness. Yeah, Test Pilot Dave. Yeah, I kind of want one of those too. The 1700. I wouldn't mind having a 1450 again. You know. But I really don't have a lot of 4-cells anymore. I'm starting to get them though. I got 2 of these bad boys that are gonna go when I'm done doing the stock FMS Corsair. I put a different ESC in there so I can go 8S without having to waste any time at all. Thanks, George Watts. George Watts says his club is giving away an Arrows Husky. You went ahead and ordered it through Pilot Ryan Media. It came in 2 days. Casey Hilburn, what's up with the FMS for fall? Is it released yet? I think we're gonna start seeing information on it soon, according to Facebook pages. Eric Quinn. I don't know if that Jeep is on Amazon, but you could look. If you, no matter whatever influencer you click through, will get it. It's no big deal. Mine, I linked to Banggood. The only time I've used Banggood at all, but I mean, I'd almost rather you get it. I wish you could just get it from Horizon, but something weird about it being a Jeep, I think. So, if you can find it on Amazon, let me know. I'd put it on my store. Even if it's not on the store, it won't matter. It still credits the channel. Even if that's why people can buy undershirts and dog shampoo, and it still counts, even though that's not an item that I would have on my store. I already have. What ESC did I put in that Corsair? I put one in it already.
Oh, I couldn't tell you, buddy. I'm not sure.
I'll have to look. You want to know? Yeah, I know, RC Master. Background Bobby in the build. Getting it done. Let me look at this ESC. It may be tucked away so far I can't tell you. To be honest. I don't think I'm gonna be able to know. It's got a fan on it.
Fan on?
Yeah, I can't remember. I'd have to watch my show. I mean, I think I did it on something. Some of you guys might remember. You guys remember what ESC I put in that Corsair? I haven't flown it yet to know yet, Barry. We're gonna go stock motor with this ESC just on standby, so I can go 8S without having to mess with another motor, and we'll see how that is. And then if that is no good, I've got motors to try in it. Yeah, search it, Eric Quinn. Rock Hobby 1941, MB Scalar, Willie's Jeep. Airvex, that's a good idea. The 1.2 P47 is awesome, and it probably would be many people's advice for first tail dragger warbird. A P47, get a wide stance, they fly good.
They fly great. What one are they looking at?
Airvex is talking about, he says everybody seems to have a P51. I think everybody must at some point or another, at least once in their life. I'm thinking that 1.2 P47 will be my first warbird tail dragger, then the Corsair. That's right. 15% off the P47 at BitGo. All the planes, says Bobby. But I get it, man. It depends what you want to do. If you don't mind messing around a little bit sometimes. I love those Z-Flight 1.2s. It's almost like they're FMS Junior, you know. It's almost like they're miniature FMSs, which is like not a bad thing at all. The E-Flight stuff. Not all of it, but a lot of it. The Warbirds, that's why they're sick. That's why they're so dope.
And that Blondie was my favorite little warbird.
Blondie was a good one.
My current to date, the best one I've flown so far is that P39.
That E-Flight one?
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's like one of the best ones.
So, man, they want you closer, dude.
Oh, sorry, I'm setting blue right now.
Once he's done with that, we'll scoot it up. Isaac. Meet Servo, what is going on? Nice, Dylan. What'd you get? What warbird did you get? We put up a good warbird formation flight today. If you haven't seen it yet, think about checking out me and Bobby K. I tell you what, most of that video, we're both in the frame. Bobby is the wingman of the century. You know, RC wingman of the century, and Gabby does a hell of a job on the camera. Our good camera was dead. That was cell phone, dudes. That was a cell phone video, but it's so fun. I loved it. I don't really watch them very often once I'm done making it, but I've watched that one a couple times. Yeah, the FMS links to all this in the description, but check out that video that went out today. I think it's a good one. If you like formation flying and warbirds, it's a good one.
Oh, dude, that was a fun video. I actually forgot about it.
It was a super fun video.
It was
like
awesome, though, yeah.
Bobby watched the whole thing last night.
Formation PT-17 is going to be cool, too.
Oh, man. Ryan Day, appreciate that. He says the best formation flying I've seen. It's pretty good, dude.
It's fun.
It's pretty good. Thank you, Ryan. I saw his comment on the video. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, those 1.2s are sick. They're just right, especially if somebody's still cutting their teeth a little bit, or they want to have a relaxing, very predictable time. Thanks, Alan Gentry. Earl said he watched it twice today, and he's a car dude, guys. Perfect, Earl. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, we had a great time with it. Listen, you guys, I think, want us to be able to make more videos as bad as we want to be able to make more videos. Man. It's brutal. Because it's really all I want to do. Yeah, all those E-flights go really well on 4S. It seemed to hold up with it too. Reckham Roy flew the P-39 1.2 today. Yeah, great flying plane. Jordan Dole still loves his Blondie.
Oh, dude, that's one of the best ones.
We got 114 in here. So yeah, we pulling up this Stearman a little bit? Or we got batteries on it?
Yeah, that glue was only supposed to take 5 minutes, but it was super cold from sitting in the car, so it take a little bit longer.
Man, I'm going to show you the cow, dude. Look at this cow. The dummy engine is super nice looking. Now, it's got some real thin wire that's been replicated. So thin. Some of them I broke just handling it, so I just broke the rest of them off.
I did the same thing.
And then make sure you're glued really good where these pins come through on the back. And I also glued where it sits and seats in the foam really good, because every one of these cylinders is full of hot glue and metal to get the nose weight right.
Yeah, this is the first Dynium that you can like pretty much put any battery you want in it and not have to add nose weight.
And I think that's awesome that you don't have to add nose weight because they did it. But I can't help it. I worry a little bit because it's just magnetic attachments. But yours has been staying on. Did you do anything?
Nothing.
This is the kind of thing that either make arrangements to secure it with a screw or a pin or something,
Popsicle stick method even at the top there.
or you glue it.
Yeah.
You know what I've done on stuff like this too? Hinge tape.
Yeah.
Back when I was fixing them all the time. And the hinge tape was cool to always hide seams that were like obviously not panel lines. I used to use it all the time. Yeah, it's no secret, is it, Casey? Ryan Day says he made in his Carbon Z Cub today. Love that thing, no trouble seeing it, that's for sure. Yeah.
I was shocked that I thought it was red the whole time.
I know. I thought it was red too. What's that, Bill Blumenthal? Yeah, the Stearman is good looking, isn't it? It's the Snyder. The boxes, we're in a warehouse, so these boxes are full of airplanes, Rick. We're sitting in the BitGo Hobby warehouse. My buddy and cameraman and guy I film, Bobby K, works this as a job. So why wouldn't I hang out here some? So that's what's up, yeah. I mean, we got basher ramps in here. It's late and we can make all kinds of noise. In the basement, I can't even want to fire up an engine.
It's the fun factory.
It is the fun factory. Yeah, congrats on the maiden. Thomas Milano, what's going on? Yeah, Alan, it's just inevitable. You'd have to be. Some of mine were broke, and so I just broke the rest of them off. I had to glue. Yeah, I had to glue my. Listen, I mean, this is modeling. That's where that comes in.
What's that like?
Well, I had to glue on the dummy radial.
Oh yeah.
And then Alan, his little wire things were broke too. I'm surprised they even put them on there. I appreciate the effort, but they're just too thin.
Yeah, they look good until you fly it the first time.
Tomas says we should do a 1.2 versus a 1.5 Mustang video.
Probably make that happen.
Yeah, I think we should get a 1.7 in the mix too.
Oh yeah.
But I got to get Dunn's the one I'm sitting on.
Are they coming out with a new 1.7?
I would be surprised, to be honest. I think 1.5 is probably the sweet. But who knows? I mean, it sounds like that one everybody's waiting on is going to be a good size. Yeah, Gentry had to reglue his weights. Somebody, I forget who, somebody said Brian Phillips used stickers. What stickers for what? Yes, and it's a Starbucks. Ha! Brian Setter wants to know what's up with that V1200. He says it was unreal fast. Lipo with wings. What can you guys tell me about that sick flight?
Oh, dude. I love that thing.
That was Bobby's flight, and then we did the initial workups when they first released it. You know, we had pre-release V1200. So if you go look at those videos, we flew it on 4S, 6S, and off of grass. But the last video, just a couple days ago, was Bobby just ripping it at one of these other places we fly. Dollar Bill Clinton in the house, if he doesn't say so himself. Yeah, I bet, Jeff. Yeah, I'm excited to fly my blue one. I've been excited to fly the blue one. I think I might put one of those 7Ts in it. One of those Spectrum ones, since I know how to work them now. It's still going to be... Wayne's RC says he ordered PT-17 through PilotRyanMedia.com yesterday.
Right on.
He didn't say the PilotRyanMedia.com part, but it's okay. Nice. I think you'll enjoy it. What's your favorite battery in there, Bobby?
Personally, I think the 3300 is like the sweet spot.
Hey, is that true?
Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Price?
I don't know yet.
Be like, dude, how soon can you get them on the site? I'm not kidding you. If you don't mind. Can we move that table?
Yeah, my bad.
We got room to do it this way too.
Right there, look
Yeah,
good.
what the heck?
All right.
Yeah, I think they can see. I'll even move some. So apparently their 1.45 meter Mustang has been upgraded. So I'm hearing it's got ball links and stuff like that now. The old 4S.
What's that?
The 4S FMS Mustangs apparently have ball links and some upgrades on it, even though it's still 4S.
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I dumped all the screws out now.
But Jordan, I don't know if FMS is working on a 1.7 P51 Red Tail version 3.
Cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were. That'd be the one to get. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, yeah, man.
That'd be the one to get over here. But I've flown this big Corsair from FMS, and everybody knows they're a little bit lacking on the power. You can watch RC Informer's videos, and he tried a few things, I think, to pep it up. I'm in the same boat. I got to get the stock work done, and then I can make it happen. I mean, I think I can go 12S on it with the upgrade I bought if I need it. We're still on Wi-Fi, Joe, but we have our own internet, though. We were just picking up rando, I guess, before. Put Snoopy in it. You're right, David Snyder. Somebody send me a link to the perfect Snoopy or Woodstock, and I'll put it in my bird, my Steerman. Randy says he's still waiting on a scratch and dent PT-17. Give it time. Eric said that Rit said they upgraded the prop. Well, when do we get them? Cool. Can you get it on the site?
I don't know. Not too short notice.
I see. Yeah, they ought to send me one. Yeah, because I think he went 8S on the stock motor, and it still was... I got to try it for myself. Jetman, I don't know. I think they're afraid of blowing their hubs up. But they've fixed them. They have that big metal plate on the back now. The Snoopy, man, how do you scale Snoopy? I don't know. Dennis Farley says he got the yellow PT-17 from the Boozer Fly-In. Would you buy it on the auction? Yeah, I'm all about trying the Rafale, Warren. We actually are sitting on a Gripen, too, we got to try.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. That's going to be a cool one.
Well, the 1.4 Corsair, I always thought moved out pretty good on 4S. They had the 540 kV in it, but man, I would almost think they would put that. What they need is that 650 that's in the P40B in everything, whether it's 4 blades or not. It's a good motor.
Yeah.
The P40 is moving, and the flight time's definitely respectable. You know, you could get more grunt out of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like I mean, speed is cool, it's fun, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about a speed gun, but I do, it's about the character of the plane. If it's a big heavy, it needs to go fast, so it flies good.
Well, and you got plenty of authority to get out of bad situations.
Yeah, well, it was a very scale flight when I flew that Corsair.
Was it?
Yeah, man, like this thing needs to have some junk in its trunk. 6 or 8 inches. I think probably a 6-inch Snoopy would be gobs of plenty. 8S on that Corsair 1700 millimeter doesn't sound too heavy to me. Not if you watch guys putting weights in the cowl and flying on 6000s and stuff. I think I flew on a 7,000 for the maiden. I'd have to watch it. 4 inches is better, says Boss 223. Yeah, Youngblood. I love that FMS P40. I'd get another one in a heartbeat.
Oh, dude, for sure.
I should actually probably just have one.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't like
In a
different
box.
version of that one yet.
Yeah, I think the all green would be sick.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
With a gray bottom.
Yep.
I actually did a red tail P40 years ago. The GWS. It was like a 39-inch wingspan, and I thought that was huge back then.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a hand launcher. I had it set up. It was like some of the first EPO planes that were coming. GWS was making them. They were kits. You had to put everything in them yourself and paint them, usually too. The only way you could get them pre-painted is if you got the EPS versions. But the EPO, I don't think they figured out how to paint it. Whenever I painted it, I didn't prep it first. That stuff would always come off. I was using, Lowe's latexes. Well, it's a 50-inch wingspan. I don't know if that tells you
I
anything.
think it's 1,300 millimeters or something.
1,300 millimeter. I wonder what scale it is.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I could figure it out. Let's see. We'll figure it out right now.
Right now.
PT-17 Stearman wingspan.
The wingspan of Boeing Stearman model 75.
32 feet. All right. I need a pen. Bobby, you got the people for a minute.
All right. I can't see what you guys are saying from back here, but. Sorry, I'm trying to see the comments, boys. I'll just turn it on my phone here, then I can see your guys' comments. Alright. She's coming together nicely.
Nice.
Coming together nicely.
I can't wait. I've been pumped about that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Somebody give me the legit, real dimensions they say this Dynam is in inches.
I think it's 50 inches.
Yeah, I think it's some change though.
Hell, the box is there. 51.2 inches.
51.2. All right. Ha. Okay.
Do the old school math, not that new stuff.
Yeah, 32 feet on the real one times 12 is 384 inches divided by 51.2. So it's like 1 7.5 scale. 1 7.5 scale. So, I mean, good luck with Snoopy and Woodstock. But as far as other pilots go, like, 1/6, 1/8, 1/7, 1 7.5 scale pilot figures would look pretty sick in there. There we go. The math is done. Lost video. Oh no.
I still have it right here on my phone.
I didn't see anything go.
No, I don't know.
Let me know how it's going, dudes. Yeah, I haven't had a comment since he said that.
Oh, really?
Nope. Mark Bucktel in the house. What's up? All right, Scooter 91. Thank you, man. Thank you, P51D. Barry Campbell. Dennis Farley. Appreciate it. You arrogant. Randy.
Love it.
Joe Valdez or Valdez? Love the P39. Yes, I love it as well. Thank you, David Snyder. All right, Georgie Watts. Reckham Roy. Cool. Awesome. So did you text me something, Bobby?
I promise.
Yeah, those pilots are pretty good. I want to see if they're on the site. Did you say anything to him? What you talking about, SEO innovations? You want to edit that or something? Looks kind of weird. Let's see, man. Nice, Randy. Anybody taking advantage of that 15% off?
Dude, I know a lot of guys are. So if you guys want something, better hurry.
Stuff's selling out.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's cool seeing vehicles on here, dude.
It is. It's awesome.
I hope it goes well for you guys, because I want to do more of them. Che, in and out. All right, man. Take care, dude. Jetman, if landing gear are a concern to you, I mean, both the landing gear on the P40 and the P47 are pretty stout. But I cannot tell a lie. I did chop down that cherry tree. I mean, obviously less working parts if you don't have the rotating retracts, right? You do have to really check over your screws and things like that, I feel like, on your P40B. One side, so there's that screw in a slot that helps guide it to control the rotational play, so it's not moving on that bias, right? It's just trying to be straight up and down. But the wheels are also on axles that are either out to the right or out to the left. So the ratcheting that happens when compression happens will kind of tighten one screw and loosen another if you're not careful. So from the get-go, I've been keeping after mine with like foam tack and stuff, and I've been fine. So, but if I was going to smack up some landing gear and expect them to still be ticking, it'd be the over the P40. There's something about the way the P40 gear are so up close to the wing too, in those super scale like bulges, that there's not as much spread out in a way as there is on some of the deep socket retract planes. Does that make sense? You this is where Bobby says, "Yeah, man, yeah."
Yeah, it sure does.
Yep.
Yeah.
GB, what's up? Nice. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we're getting out. I've been getting the house ready for an appraisal that's supposed to happen on Monday. Not that I'm moving again, but I want to get in the 2% range and then just chill till the next episode. Whether I pull equity out or not, because I put a ton of improvements in it already. Since this short time we've been there, I've done like all the floors. It's all hardwood now, dude.
That's what's up.
Downstairs, and then new carpet.
Oh, downstairs is?
Yeah, not the basement.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
The first level.
Yep.
We've been living out of the sunroom, man, while I've been doing the living room. I'm putting up trim today. I mean, I'm at the end of the road, dude. I sanded all the steps down, which was a nightmare to solve these problems, right? But I got them fixed. I had to create a bunch of carpentry fixes in treads and risers and sand old treads, just the worst. But yeah, I mean, I'm at the end of the road. I just got to urethane the new risers and treads that I had to sand, and then trim it, because I put down pre-finished maple, so when it's down, it's done. Yeah. Sanding with the shop vac on right next to you all day long, trying to not make a mess, because you got to live there. That's what I've been doing. I should have been flying today. Kills me. And I finished laying it Thanksgiving night.
Did you?
Yeah. I did. Because I was into the last rows, and you can't work the big old loud gun anymore. No one's home but me, so I finished it. I finished it. I'm a night owl. I think I had a nap, started working on the floor at 7:30.
You're nuts.
And then got done by 10. There wasn't much left. Yeah, thanks, GB. Yeah, it's hard not to want to do the show here. I mean, I was telling Bobby it's nice being at home, but man, if we run out of something to talk about, all we got to do is plug something in and we can send it to the moon. I got a new Tenacity today I haven't even seen yet. When Bobby got a Tenacity, I saw it and I had to get one too, because at this point I've driven a lot of the vehicles that are out, in the last year. So many of the vehicles I've had my hands on, and that low-C Tenacity is pretty sick. So we have to get him out in front of the video sometime, both of us. He's got the one scheme, I got the other, and I want to take him to that oval even, outside over there at the hobby shop. Yeah. And the jumps, but I like that Felony for racing. I want to see a few of those together, like NASCAR style.
Man, they sold out in a fraction.
Because I'm not surprised, because they spin out, so you'd have to. I mean, it's cool to just go rah, but the finesse of it all, just like flying, man. The finesse of driving, if you get grooving, you can really dial in with those vehicles, just like you feel like when you're flying and you're really grooving. Yeah, we'll probably get into it in a little while. Yeah, the DB Pro is completely next on our list. And you know what's funny, Earl, is after playing with the Wendigo, all of a sudden now, the Laser Nut and the DB Pro look that much more
they've been on my radar.
Inviting. Whatever one he gets, I'm going to get the other one. You know what I mean? If he gets a DB Pro, I'll probably go for a Laser Nut.
Laser Nuts are out of stock right now. I was checking today.
I would have already had one if it was called something else. It's like the sauerkraut of condiments as a name for an RC. It's like I'll never go for the sauerkraut. If somebody's grabbing me condiments and you got to pick one, hey, I'm going to get, what do you need? Ketchup, mustard, salt, pepper. Never is it going to be, you know what, give me a souffle cup full of sauerkraut.
Man, I eat sauerkraut all the time.
It's not your fault. Airvex has a question, and anybody has an answer, tag them when you get with me, when you answer. Any thoughts on the benefits of the 3200 6S 50C over the 100C? Is it worth the $25 more on an E-flite F-16 or FMS Yak 130? I saw Ali flew his F-16 on the 100C for high alpha. It's a little bit, some people probably won't notice the difference depending on how they fly. Usually more C, obviously, is going to give you more punch. It depends what you want to do with it. If you want to do that kind of stuff, you can still do it even if you don't get... Man, I'm flying on 30C 6S packs all the time. That's what they keep sending.
Yeah.
The 5,000 30C 6S packs. I'm like, let's do it. And they're cool. I mean, it is nice to have more punch. I remember having 70C roaring tops in something, and I'm like, wow, I could really tell the difference. But I think you'll be okay if you save the money. But by all means, if you spend the money, you're going to get something for it. How about that?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Man, somebody figure out real working scissor links on there. I'd be all about it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, skate shops, half pipes. Yeah, I'm not even going to do the guide wires on this one. If I did them, I would use elastic, not what they come with. Yeah, Casey, and that's true. It's hard to. It's always a debate. It depends what batteries you're buying. There's a handful of batteries I absolutely trust what they say about their C ratings, and then there's others that I don't believe them at all. Man, I used to live skateboarding, dude. You might be able to tell that whatever I do, I go pretty hard. Like I get into it, and I stay with it. At least for a while. I mean, of course, skateboarding I quit doing, but you never quit being a skater.
I think that's why I like RC cars so much and jumping on them. It's like, I don't know, you kind of get that feel of accomplishment after you land that trick. You know what I'm saying?
It's just rad and gnarly. And that's what I've been into for many of my years as far as when it comes to chasing down pastimes. Your infraction must rip.
Man, I was looking at that and then realized they were out of stock already today.
Jeff, you're right, man. I would love to think about trying to do another Robart wheel situation.
Yeah, I thought about that a few times too.
I think the axles are almost the same dimension as the bearings that came out of the Mustang. Yeah, Francis. Yeah, there's more. It can safer to discharge when they're bigger tanks, bigger packs. Yeah, I did put a Hobby Eagle in the Big 29. And on my first flight, which was on video, I flipped it on just to see if it worked, but I really didn't even have it on for half a pass. So my first impression flight on the Big 29 was without it for the majority of it. And then the flight you saw, I had it on because it was dialed in. It was a windy day, and it's just nice. I mean, it smooths it out, but it was pretty well behaved, even when I was flying it honest engine. Yikes. Yeah, you'll blow tires going that fast. Oh no. Eric Quinn wants to know what kind of glue you used, Bobby.
I usually use 5-minute epoxy. I kind of like it because epoxy usually kind of like heats up, and I think it creates a little bit better bond than some of the other stuff does. That, and I come from balsa background, so I use epoxy on like everything.
Mike Kennedy, if your boy's been flying with you, I mean, I think he could go for the 1.5 all day long. But the 1.2, if he's not as advanced as where you're at, might be the better choice. I forget how old you say your kids are. Not yet, Michael Noland. I mean, if he's flying jets with you, that 1.5 is no... He'd be fine on it. It's smooth, and it's a P-47. As long as you... And man, if you got it balanced right, which isn't a big trick, and that thing's... Dial it in where it settles in beautifully as if it were a dead stick, right? Get that P-47 to just settle right with the flaps, make sure everything's dialed, and you can't go wrong with it. He flies the Hobby King Spitfire like a pro. Then he probably would want the 6S jug. It may be like stepping backwards. If he needs something a little more reliable or just a little easier, gonna take more abuse than the 1.2. But if he's ripping the Spitfire and bringing it in and landing it like a pro, he should be on 6S. Would you agree, Bobby? Just say yeah. Just say yeah.
Of course. So I get building. I'm in like my own little world over here.
I get it. Nico Wolf, thank you. That's nice. You guys rock. You guys are awesome pilots. On an Admiral Gyro 6 channel, if you don't flip any dip switches, it acts like a normal non-gyro receiver, right? Man, I would really dig in on that. I'm sure it's on the website. Even if it's a PDF manual, you have to click. I forget. Yeah, Mike. I think you'd be... What's he think about the P-40B? If he's... Does he... how's he do with those Spitfire landing gear, man? People act spooked about the Spitfire landing gear. I'm more spooked of a 109 landing gear than a Spitfire. And they're about the same, but the 109s are taller. Spitfire always surprises me how wicked it looks, but how nice they behave. They behave super nice. Havoc. Yeah, man, it was the electronics. Thanks, Brian Brissett. Good to see you, man. Good to see you again. Yeah, I would hate to steer you wrong, and that's definitely a question that's important enough to know the right answer to. And I used to know, but I don't remember now. Jose Adorno, yeah, the PT-17 is awesome. We've flown the yellow version right here on this channel and at BitGo Hobbies YouTube channel where Bobby's at. And a lot of guys have already got stick time on these Stearmans. They're a BitGo Hobby plane. These 15% off too.
Yep.
Everything is. The BitGo Hobby links are in the description, as well as the links to both color of Stearman and so much other stuff. that we've been doing lately. I just always grab the links from the last few weeks. So it's fairly relevant, you know, things we're working on still, maybe still need to fly. All that. P-47, yeah, man. I wish FMS did another scheme on that P-47. That Bonnie scheme, I've had to, I changed it because I couldn't stand it. And I like that plane so much, that's my second one. The first one went down in a tremendous, awesome midair. It was very epic. Nice, man. I'm about to have me a Sturman.
Hell yeah. Getting there.
Yeah, we don't need the wires, dude.
That's cool. I was gonna put mine.
Huh?
So I was gonna plan on putting them on anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want them on there. They get saggy.
Yeah, I did it with mine, and like they look great until first slide. They get some of that flex in them, and then it's.
Ryan Day, take care, man. Good to see you. Yeah, guys, don't miss out on videos. We work pretty hard to put them out when we get them out, and we like to see you guys in those comment sections. It's cool. Ryan Day's out of here. Appreciate that, man. Foam tires on the Stearman, yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind putting something else on them.
Yeah, I think some Robarts would be cool on there.
I think they'd be sick. Because you could get away with those moon caps. And what's neat about those is you can hide the wheel collar in those hubcaps.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put a little dab of glue on those threads.
Yeah. I forgot to do that on mine. I haven't had an issue yet.
Really?
But I always do.
I always do on that stuff. Yeah, somebody get me the skinny on pilots, man, and I'll order a couple Snoopies or whatever, Woodstock. Michael Bear got to fly all day. Awesome.
Lucky dog.
All afternoon. Francis, that 2-meter P40, I think that's the LX one. Our buddy Kenny Hangar 51 just did some videos on one of those the other day. I got to tell you, man, that's one that I kind of always think about.
Mm-hmm. The big one?
Yeah, but there's a point where I just want like a dope balsa one.
Yeah.
Or a composite or something. It's in my future. I don't know if it'll be gas, but I want a big bird, dude.
I want that big. Yeah.
The Zero,
No, the
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, dude, check out our video on the Stearman, man. We had a good time. My first flight on it. I think I recorded your first flight on it too.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you put up videos on yours
The Stearman?
channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have 2 or 3 videos up on there of this.
Yeah, LXP40. I almost think about getting one. I don't have time to fly what I have, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing that keeps me from getting new stuff. It's just time.
Well, I have new stuff I still want to play with.
Yeah, that's you.
By the way, guys, if you like the Gens Ace packs, there's more coming. There's a shipment that will be here, Bobby said, this week.
I thought it was going to come yesterday and it didn't.
So are there discounts on any of that stuff or just the
No,
planes?
just all the planes are 15% off.
Nice.
I was shocked to see not many other companies doing decent Black Friday sales, actually.
Yeah. I haven't looked too much, but I did do some splashing on my socials. So everybody has Black Friday stuff but Motion, right? They just
Yeah.
don't do it. So
And they used to have a sale every year, and they quit. They don't do it
really,
anymore.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they used to every year, right around Christmas time, they would.
Pretty low key,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
I don't remember that ever being a thing, really. And I was there. So I don't think it's like, what I mean is I don't think it's like completely out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember them ever playing that. But Horizon's got it. Hobby Zone's got it. Dynam's doing it. So many places are doing things for this week. So check that out. I mean, go to the .com and click your favorite brands, and on their landing page is always what's going on. There's stuff at Hobby Zone, like I think it's the Husky or the Bigfoot, I can't remember, and the MiG-29, the twin 64 millimeter one.
Oh yeah.
It's like $30 off right now at Hobby Zone. So you can check that out if you're interested in that little 29. Nice, phone boy. Mr. T 1035. What's up? 7-Eleven. Yeah, man, Bobby's got an F-14. He's got to get dialed in. He hadn't had a chance. We got the Raven Rock bits to go in it.
Yeah, I can't wait to put all that in.
Oh, sweet berry. What's Skyflight hobby, Francis? Yeah, it's LX.
What's that? A big piece of-
Skyflight hobby.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I've never heard of him. It's LX, you said?
Yeah. Nicely. Which 109, Alan Gentry, do you have? Yeah. Michael Bear. I mean, the weather has actually been really decent until lately. It was super nice for a super long time this year, but we still couldn't get the hell out, and it was super windy. And then this week started to kind of be rough, but the last couple days have opened up, seen some sunshine. But of course, it's been the holiday, you know. But I mean, we're hardcore. We'll get out when we can get out.
Yeah.
I mean, I have for years at this point. If it breaks, and we got stuff we can put in the snow. All the stuff that we should have took to water that we never got to water, we'll take out on the snow. And trucks. Yeah, I've been flying a nail gun and a sander. So ready. I do not know, Casey. Jetman, FMS BF 109, yeah. That is definitely one of those planes. And I did numerous videos on the BF 109 from FMS and the Dynamo one back in the day too.
Yeah, the Dynamo's a good one.
The Dynamo's actually probably the better one because of its wing loading. It's easier,
Yeah.
but you still have to treat it the same. I was nervous about the 109
Close gears, skinny tail.
when I was doing the FMS one. We didn't have a runway yet, which is actually kind of decent for a 109. I mean, look at that 109, man. It's basically made for grass ops, right? But Captain Mike knew I was nervous about it. I was like, man, I'm spooked because I know what this thing can do. It's killed real pilots, and it's tricky. You get the big long nose on top of these tall legs, just ground loop city, you know?
Yep.
And he's like, dude, just treat your landings like touch and goes. Like, yeah, no kidding. Exactly. Because my touch and goes, for whatever reason, it's in my head that I'm touching and going. So I come in, I fly it down pretty decent usually, and, put the mains down, not even slow enough for the tail to drop. That's good speed. Your control surfaces are still going to work. And it's exactly what I did on that 109 because otherwise I'd have got it too slow and it would have been bad. So make your landings on a 109 a touch and no. Treat it like a touch and go, the smoothest touch and go ever. Whether you can do them or not, that's what you should be aiming for. And if you get those wheels down and rolling, then back out of the power, watch that tail sit down, and then pin it, and you're good. Steer your feet because it'll be tippy a little bit, but I had it worked out, man. Especially once I put the gyro in it. So I did our one-ups before gyros, right? And then a few months later, Hobby Eagle came to motion, and it was the A3 Pro. It didn't even have a plastic case on it at the time, and my job was to work it up. So I put it in the hardest warbird on the ground that I could think of. Totally flipping the script, They're like giving me this gyro to do, show off stuff in the air. Like, yeah, it's smooth in the air, obviously. But here's how you know this gyro is working. The 109, and you could control the gains with a screwdriver. Pitch, yaw, and roll. Each had its own pot. Right? No programming, just down and dirty. And I dialed in a bunch of rudder on that thing. And that 109, I had it flying like a park zone. I mean, just easy peasy. Tail wheel somewhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Looks good, dude. Are you done except the tail wheel?
Yeah, and just little like plastic bits and whatnot.
Sick.
I gotta tighten that up.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We can leave it off to bind it.
Yeah.
I love that it's a bolt-on shaft. Yeah, Jetman. Yeah, dude, I wish that video was still up because my Hobby Eagle video on that FMS BF 109 sold a ton of gyros and a ton of 109s. But it was showing what that gyro could do. And knowing really how hard a time I had getting it to look good for the other video, being able to just shoot touch and go after touch and go, whether it was grass or the runway, in that windy day on a 109 was unheard of to me at the time. So I was sold on the benefit of gyros that day. And so was a lot of other dudes. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm pumped about the Stearman. Yeah, dude, Randy, your BF 109 Park Zone will last so much longer if that's all you do with it, is belly land it. That's a good looking bird. I remember those. That was a good sized bird for at the time too. Radio Control loves the OV10 Bronco. The 1800 millimeter, is that the Horizon one? What size is that Horizon Bronco? I thought it was bigger than that.
Oh, yeah, that thing's like 100-inch wingspan.
Yeah, it's huge. Dude, I'm in love with this. I flew Bobby's. I want to get mine dialed in. I'm looking forward to dialing in this one. And we've got some treats in store with these Stearmans up together. You guys know how we fly formation. Wait till we get these Stearmans up.
I didn't tighten that. I'm gonna have to make some arrangements.
Hawker Hunter, yeah. That'll be fun. We just don't know when. Hobby Zone is going to have some stuff coming out too, but it's not going to be till January, February kind of stuff. What am I looking up? How to tighten the tail wheel. Yeah, air vexed. You know, if you're under 10 miles an hour, I say you're good to go. You know what I mean? On wind. I mean, you know best yourself, but wind's good for you. And some planes, depending on your location, if you're belly landing, it's really easy to just get them nose into the wind. Andrew Mendez, thank you so much for that comment. Yo, longtime fan and viewer, keep up the great work. Bobby has skills, no doubt about that. GB Lennon says about the building, hey, don't give me a pentagram. I was just telling you, don't get your star upside down. They're really good at that. The Sky Strain.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to spell it right and put the stars right. Dude, look at my Stearman, finally. Trail Run RC. I appreciate that. Yeah, that formation flight was sick. That's me and Bobby K right here. Yeah, boss. Wind is good for timber. I love my turbo timber in the wind. That was a blast.
Yeah.
Didn't we did a handful of videos on it, like the regular old review, and then we took it out and Bobby ripped 4S.
I ripped that thing apart, dude.
And I had a blast on a 2200 3S. Didn't think it was going to work, but I was like, let's run the Spectrum on this. Pun intended, by the way. But we did the maiden flight. I probably used 2200 when I did the maiden and flew it for review. I can't quite remember. But, yeah, and then back out on whatever. Bobby had a 3200 4S in it, and then I did a 2200 again. Man, this thing looks so good to me.
I can't wait to fly them together. So
I
I'm most
can't
excited.
either. I can't believe they got the grips right here.
I know, yeah, isn't that cool?
It is cool. Man, suspension. This is a star and meatball. I just don't want it upside down.
Fighting the decal and it's winning.
Fighting decal and it's winning. Next to OV10 is 1800 millimeter. I see. I don't think I'll probably be doing one of those. What do you think, Bobby?
Probably not.
I mean, send it. We'll see. MS Aviation says, Bobby, you better put all those decals on.
Oh, I will.
Man, I've got real sandpaper before. The real fine grit, black sandpaper.
Oh, yeah.
And make my own wing walks.
Yep.
Sometimes. Spray adhesive on the back of the
Oh, yeah.
sandpaper. That 3M 77 stuff. It's nasty. So I did on my T6. It's got legit wing walks
Does it?
on my T6, dude. Yeah.
I gotta remember how these decals go on this one.
Look at the box. I bet
I
the
did.
Army goes on the underneath.
It's like a belly shot. Yeah, it probably is.
Casey, I don't know how the Nexa planes are, but I think people like them. If you like VQ, you're gonna love Nexa.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
No, I think they're all right. They've been around. I keep forgetting what I was gonna look up.
Probably.
Oh, I know. I know. Did you say something to him?
What?
The stands.
Yeah. He'll be on next week.
Oh. Yeah, trail run. That's the Dynam Stearman. Yeah. They got a yellow one and this one. 4S, 1300 millimeter. It's like 51.2 inches. Reagan, thank you so much for your subscription and viewing pleasure. I like it. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss it when we post new stuff, because we're doing new things all the time. If you're into the hobby like the rest of us, and you follow it, you should follow us. RC Master, he's beating it. It's 3:30 a.m. where he's at. You know, I got to bed at 5:30 a.m. yesterday.
Me too.
Jeez. See you later, RC Master.
Burning the midnight oil last night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we love planes too, Reagan. Seriously. Man, you're going to have that thing done.
Oh, yeah.
You doing a mod?
Huh?
You tightening up the prop?
No, I'm putting
Stickers, I see.
Yeah, but I'm putting them on the seam. They'll help hold it.
Nice. That's a good idea. Yeah. You can show the people what you're doing. That damn tail wheel's not working, is it?
I gotta screw it in. The set bolt is in a different spot than what it should be, so I'm gonna have to do some finagling with that.
On the wrong side of the flat or something?
No, I can't tell where it's at actually.
I see.
I thought it was.
Party animals. Time for more coffee. Yeah, I got some more. We need to get I need to get my Keurig down here.
I went to the gas station, they were out. I was so bummed.
Oh, man.
Because I'd rather drink coffee than like energy drinks and crap.
I don't do energy drinks. Quinny Perks in the house. Call you Lake. All right, Lake. Listen up, y'all. It's Sabotage. Boss 223. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but. I got coffee, I got Starbucks, I got Pepsi, I got everything but snacks.
I brought beef sticks.
Oh, snap. You don't have those organic beef sticks.
I don't.
That's too bad, because I have them back on somewhere. Link. The organic sticks my wife gets. Yeah, Pete's is good. And my buddy's been sending me, I think it's Pete's. 6-inch. Snoopy. Fog City, what's going on? I think 6 inches is too big for a Snoopy, Dad. I think he's got to be, I don't know, man. I suppose if only his top's hanging out, I mean, his head's going to be in here. Michael Sherman says have some delivered. No, we're not making it from scratch. This is it's a kit, so the pieces are already molded and formed. Electronics are already installed. You just have to like bolt it together, glue on a couple surfaces, right?
Yeah, just actually the only glue on this one's just for the main wing tube.
Oh, yeah, and the rest
cover for it anyway.
and the rest is a bolt on.
Yeah.
And Bobby put the sticker on the cowl, the 136 up front, across the seam, which is another way to help keep that on. As long as you're not like chunking it in, kind of, you should be okay. It does have a flat deck in the cockpit, which could easily be remedied.
Yeah.
Fog City RC in the house. Good to see you, dude. You guys that are into surface, Fog City RC is another one of those service channels that stops in from time to time. Check them out if you're into vehicles like we are. Fred Barron, good to see you, dude. Snoopy needs to be a small guy, says Reckham. Yeah, Dad, I saw it. I think it's probably too big at 6 inches. Yeah, there's a lot of that's what she said jokes in here all night long about this Snoopy deal.
I was waiting.
Eddie K, I wish there was a nice larger size PT19 out there.
Oh, me too.
That may be one of my first. I have actually a 45-inch old E-Flight Balsa PT19, but I want a big one.
Dude, I had the old gray.
Don't the real ones have flaps?
I don't know if they do or not. I don't think they do.
Somebody tell me in the comment section, do the real PT19s have
There's a
flaps?
guy up in Niles that's got a real one. I see it fly every once in a while. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Barry. 4 inches is probably the ticket. I'll have to do some research because there's definitely guys I know that have already done Snoopy and Woodstock. Like, I'll figure out what size they used. You want to give them a sneak peek of next week's little item?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get the quick there off the head.
Yeah. That's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. Wow. 1/5 scale Alpha Jet on twin 90mm fans. That sounds killer. Come on, man. Paul McNeil just got a baby deadbolt in the mail. I call my little red one the Red Bolt. No flap, says Eddie K.
No flaps.
I'm talking about the PT19 though, Eric Quinn. And that's a good question. Does any biplanes have flaps? Got enough lift? I think that HS-123 had flaps, which is an oddball I flew from. Who made that? FMS.
What's that?
HS-123 biplane. It was wild.
HS-123. I never heard of it.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe they even made one. Andrew Fly Guy, what is up, dude? Hey, we've met in person. You get a wrench, homie. You get any more traffic on that one video, Andrew? Since I gave you that unsolicited free advice? What? Need your impact driver. Brat. Man, it's filling up and getting empty, Fog City. Son of a gun, dude.
Dude, that thing is like.
And it's not in from the side?
No.
hell's that?
That's like where it's at.
Is it hooked up to a steering tiller, or is it supposed to?
It hooks up to the collar.
There's certainly pliers some way.
I haven't seen that before yet.
How was yours?
Perfect. I just set it in. There's a preset hole right there. You put it right in. They just finagled that one or something. Goosed it up.
Andrew Fly Guy, man, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. The size again of what, Dad? And the PT19 definitely has flaps. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought so. I would love a big PT19 with struts. They're fixed gear, but that's okay. Give me suspension and flaps. I grew up in the back seat of a T6 and a PT19, but the PT19 was the cold weather version called a PT26, and I think the PT19s were, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought they were like 150 horse or something.
What's that?
The PT19.
I don't know. The guy that's right
But
behind us
Dad's
here,
was had more horsepower and was called a PT26 because it had a canopy. You could shut it.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are all open cockpit.
A lot of them are open. So it had that heater like a T6 does, where that pipe that feeds the cabin air
Comes off the exhaust system.
comes through the exhaust and back in. Yep. All right, Lake. See you later. PT19s don't have flaps. Some people say yes, some people say no. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have flaps. I mean, it's a basic trainer. Keep it simple. They didn't build those things to last long. They have a wood spar in them instead of an aluminum one. The Stearmans, I think, had aluminum spars in them, but the PT19s did not have that. Jackson lives 3 blocks from where the PT19s were built.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a neat bird, man, and it's a cool scheme, and I can't. That's kind of why I'm impartial to this kind of Stearman paint scheme, because I remember laying it in the grass with Grandpa, and the PT19 looked just like it, you know. Yeah, it looked just like it. And if you do those Robarts, you get the moon caps, and you can make them yellow like I did on my T6.
Yeah.
My E-Flight T6 was decked out. There's a video on it and Instagram post way back on my Instagram. But if you appreciate custom paint jobs, I think you should look at my Instagram, because there's some sick stuff on there. Michael Bear says he restored a PT19 years ago. Whole wing is wood, including wood skin. That's right, no flaps for sure. Yeah, wood skin and then fabric covering, right? Yeah, dude, totally. World War II trainer, Fog City.
Heck yeah.
How did me and Bobby K meet? At the flying field.
Yeah.
Him and Adam were the only, Selikowski, were the only 2 guys that actually gave a rip about the electrics me and Mike had. And we're flying them as well. Everybody else was flying, you know, the old guy stuff, which is totally fine. You know what I mean? The gassers and the kits that are fairly popular.
Yeah.
And they would have some pretty basic foamies, but no one really was into. These are the guys that were shopping electrics at Tower, so you guys know that the quality at the beginning of the electrics was something that was missing. A kind of identity within a brand or manufacturer was something that was missing, and Tower was just shopping them. I mean, those foamies that Tower was offering were made in multitude of different places. So there's no I think it was hard for the customer service people to even know the product. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that gave the electrics a bad name. So then when we show up with our electrics, these guys had some dud from Tower and think they're supposed to be a piece of garbage. And we got these things that are super dope.
Ripping.
Dude, panel lines, rivet detail, retracts, lights, suspension. We're able to fly them, actually. Land them well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we met at the field. They were a couple of the other guys that were into foamies, too. Fred Barron, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Thank you so much. I almost did it on Thanksgiving, but I was busy with the family, and then I like I said, I worked on the floor once I got home. I got to take advantage of the time when I have it. Air Marshal, what's going on? But I called this episode Thanks. And so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on that. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean I'm not still trying to take the time to count my blessings, right? So part of those blessings is you guys, this channel, everything about it, everything that comes with it, the multitude of ways you guys support, just watching it, no shame in that game. I know some guys were members and then aren't now. All that is no skin off my nose, man. Don't ever feel bad about that, but time to wake up. But ultimately, what the hell? But ultimately, thank you is what I'm getting at, guys, for making this something to help keep me occupied, keep me grounded, keep me busy. I'm just having the blast. And Sarah McLaughlin's going to come out in a minute and play a song. 125. Show 125. 125 at least Saturdays in a row of being here. Most of the time live, sometimes a premiere. You know, we go live on Thursdays, sometimes on release days, and anytime we need to, as respectfully as possible. There's kind of like an OG gang. I mean, once you're past 7 days in the week, you know, the caste system begins. I'm just teasing. But good times. So very thankful. You guys who actually do use the links, thank you. You guys that use your local hobby shops, that's killer. Do it. Support them. But I'm local too. I'm in your pocket. So don't forget that. Imperial RC Works, thank you, man, for the sticker. Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this?
I don't know who it was, but there, all the decals are gone.
All the decals are done? For real. Trail Run RC. Drop your Instagram handle in here, man. If you want to.
There you go, dude. Check her out. Actually, it didn't take too long.
It didn't, and you acted like it was a big deal. Is that tail wheel still goofed?
No, I fixed it. I just have to straighten it out up here.
Awesome, you're the man. Guys, check out the Stearman.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. It's worth that trade. So, you guys want to know what the trade was? Bobby broke the dog fiddlings out of my Arma Sinton. Everybody did, because everybody learned on it. Beat it up from the feet up. And he was going to fix it. And it never got fixed. He's busy too. It never got fixed. I was like, dude, keep the Sinton, because I upgraded it too. It's got smart stuff in it. I was like, use that ESC, everything on your Sinton, and let's trade it. All you got to do is build me the Stearman, and I'll give you the thing, because I'm tired of waiting on it. I want it out of my mind. So I got a low Z Tenacity anyway that no one's gonna drive. Ha!
I don't blame you. You got racing.
Yeah, well, you got one too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a good trade-off. Bobby gets to fly everything, man, whether he ends up with it or not. Yeah, the blue one is super dope. The yellow one's really cool, man. I enjoyed flying that yellow one, man. It can be a really bad day, and you still see it really, really well. Victor RC says he's relaxing with the wife as he uploads his videos, boys. Tore up from the floor up, says Roy. Trail Run dropped his Instagram handle. Check it out if you're into surface stuff, guys. You do a lot of crawlers, right? Or is it everything? I mean, your name makes it definitely sound like super scaled out crawlers. What do you think about the Red Cats, Trail Run? What do you think about them? I like them. Definitely a hell of a platform to start with if you wanted to really trick one out. We're going to do it. We're going to do the upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, I got some cool upgrades coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Boss 223, there actually is a picture, and I could actually source some more, but there is a picture from a newspaper of me and Grandpa doing a pre-flight on a TBM back in the 80s before Grandpa ferried it to the Bethpage Grumman.
Is that the one where you're like actually scared when you're up there?
No, that's the T6.
Oh, it's a T6.
No, the blue TBM, man, the wings were folded. We were doing a pre-flight before he flew it to New York for the 50th anniversary of the Grumman place. So he was flying, actually, Dick Dieter and Ray Stutzman's TBM. They were partners in a handful of warbirds back in the day. And Grandpa was always the one who went and picked them up. Checked them out, flew them here.
So he probably went to the big TBM meet every year in Illinois, too, I bet.
He did all kinds of stuff. That TBM was outfitted where the torpedo stuff was. They could fit like 6 people.
Yeah, underneath the belt. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What a ride. Has that Red Cat Impala hit stores yet? Dude, they're like sold out on them for like till the rapture. Yeah.
I think it said first of the year last I checked, but let's see.
I know what you mean, Fog City, but hey, definitely, if you want one, let me know, because you can throw down on it. Bobby can get you a pre-order going on the Impala.
Yes.
Anybody who wants a lowrider, Bobby, you ought to put your email in here. Proline FJ40 body. Nice. I want to do a real super weathered resto truck body on a crawler and a drift car. Call me crazy. Best cheap drift car for getting into it. I've only got experience with one. But we've been drifting everything we have because this concrete Alecha, we're drifting 8S trucks in here. But you really got to get rowdy to get those things to break loose and power slide like that. So the dedicated drift car for $150 ready to run at yours truly, BitGo Bobby Hobby, is a good time. He's going to upgrade Bobby is going to upgrade every one of these Red Cats. There's so many hop-up parts, and you can put aluminum bits on them too, right, Bobs? Yep. Paul McNeil, I don't have one yet in my hands, but from what I've done on research and paying attention to it, and if you follow the community of RC Surface at all, in particular the monster truck guys, these guys have a vast expansive knowledge and time that they've been in the monster truck side of the hobby, and they have all oohed and awed over that new Losi. And for what it costs, it's your best entry into a decent monster truck that'll actually take some abuse and can apparently be set up for, 3 styles of driving. I haven't flown it yet. I actually mean that because I like to jump on my trucks. But I ordered one, so whenever they come, it'll be here, and you can, watch the video and see if that helps you decide. I think it's totally worth extra money depending on how hard you are on trucks. Bobby and I are really hard on our stuff. So I want it as beefy as possible. So I always held out on that other Gravedigger, but I had to get the Losi one. I actually wouldn't mind if I just dig all black body on that one, actually. But yeah, I'm cool. I'll rock Gravedigger. I remember it from being a kid. Bobby just dropped his email address. Great way to hit him up if you have questions. Anybody wants to get in on placing an order for Red Cat on something that's not on the website yet, but that Red Cat actually offers, you can hit him up. If you're into the drift cars at all, grab it because they're hard to get. I think there's 2 left. Cool. I love it having choices, man. I mean, best side job ever. The mic is dying. And then he said, never mind. Stearman looks good, man. Dude, it's super nice. I think Barry Campbell's going to hook me up on pilots. I just don't want to have to paint one. Huh? Did you? I actually have a Winnie the Pooh with a scarf. But he's a little too small for it. All right, Quinny Perk. See you later. Oh, he's not bad.
No.
That dude's been around.
He has.
Yeah.
The last guy I had, I put a little mustache on him.
Show the pilot to the camera, Bobby. This is a Dynam, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, you can probably fit that Stearman up here too, bro.
Yeah.
Like the same way I did? You going that way? I'd set it the same direction as this one.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. Ooh. Nice. Hey, that works.
They both look great.
They totally do.
Yeah, they both look
Check it out. The drift car, Fog City, it's the Lightning Drift from Red Cat. They're actually on the BitGo Hobby website. There's only 2 left. I don't even think they're on the, and if you check out my Instagram, probably the BitGo Instagram too, you can see that drift car in action.
Yeah.
Because we've been putting up nothing dedicated like official videos yet on YouTube. But since BitGo's just now getting surface, you better believe that Bobby K is going to be doing some Red Cat videos on the BitGo Hobby YouTube channel.
Yeah, you guys will see Kaiju coming out soon. Maybe probably tomorrow.
And me too. Get in here, man. Talk to him.
Sorry.
Grab a chair. So he's working on Kaiju. Andrew Fly Guy, wait till we get him up in the air together, bro. You know how we do. And Andrew, did you see that P40 and the P47 video we put up today?
Pulling up the lawn chair.
Nice, Fred. The axial trucks are super sick. Yeah, I would cut it to fit, no matter what it was. If it was a stuffed animal, I'd cut that son of a gun to fit. Yeah, 3 inches tall, seated. Yeah, I'd have to cut the deck out a little bit, but that's all right. Gooniac, what's up, man? Dude, that video is pretty sick, dude, if I don't say so myself. Is that trucking your way, Bobby?
No, you're good, buddy.
Oh, dude, Andrew, I think it was a pretty good one, man. How tall is the pilot in the yellow one, Bobby?
That's what I was trying to figure out right now, actually. find the ones I have in there.
Jackson, yeah, look at the vehicle section on the BitGo website. Like, there's like 5 vehicles in stock. 2 of them are crawlers, the purple and the green one, and then a couple bashers, the Wendigo and the drift car.
Yep.
So those are available, and then whatever other Red Cat vehicles, they're going to be adding inventory, I'm sure, to the website as they can get it. I mean, there's, you know,
Yeah.
it's new. You got to sell some, though.
You gotta sell some, and everything is like extremely hard to get right now.
It is hard to get. It's that time of year. No tail struts on your Pilot Ryan Media? What do you mean? So yeah, how tall is that Pilot? And
That's what I was trying to. I was trying to find them on our website here. I can't remember what one it was I used. I think it's like the one that comes in the P-47 and whatnot, like most of the Warbirds.
he's this tall, and I'm not being funny. From my middle,
You know what? I think I have a tape measure.
right there, he's that tall from his nips to the top of his head. Yeah, there's a NASCAR looking one. Just email Bobby if you want one. They're not going to stock everything, but there's definitely popular ones I think they're going to have.
Yep. There's two. He's 2 3/4 inches high
2 3/4 inches tall,
and 2.5 wide.
2.5 wide, shoulder width, right?
Yep, shoulders.
Yeah, the fit issues are way better. I mean, some of those first P61s that were let go should not have been let go. And this was before Bobby being at BitGo. This was, I mean, even at the time, Motion didn't want them released yet. I remember, I was there.
Right when the P61 came out, it was like right when
They should not have been getting in the hands of people. They weren't done. They weren't really ready.
there was some. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely better. And check it out for yourself. I mean, we've done videos on the V2s of that on my channel and BitGo channel, and you can see the difference.
The green one looks really good.
Oh man, Bobby K, you got to get some NASCAR action in the house. Shake and bake.
Yeah, I was looking at those actually. They look pretty cool.
I wonder what the difference is.
I don't know. That's why I was wondering. It looks like they used the same body or chassis. I mean,
Is there not struts on the tail, or you just didn't put them on?
I just didn't put them on yet.
He just didn't put them on yet, dudes.
Yeah, they're on here. Or on mine anyway.
They're on the yellow one, but he's not yet done with mine. He's still got to get the tail done.
I can put them on there quick.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Help me, Tom Cruise. I'm so pumped about this Stearman.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get some. I gotta make a shopping list.
I'm gonna take these out tomorrow. Actually, probably.
Totally, dude. I need to buy some receivers and stuff. Yeah, he's about to put them on. Gotta walk the dog and hit the hay. Have a good one. All right, Andrew. See you later. Hit the hay. What are you, 80 years old? It's only 11. Son of a gun. He's a princess like Wesley. Fly guy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Follow that turkey on Instagram. He's always bringing it. He put up a pretty sweet V1200 video too. Well done production. Actually, Andrew Fly Guy, if you want to drop your, I mean, all you guys got to do is click his name. I think it takes you there, right? But you feel free to drop a link if you would like, Andrew. Yeah, Air Marshal. Which one do you have one of these yet, Airmark? Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got the yellow one. What an idiot. Yeah, I know you do. There he is, guys. Andrew Fly Guy just dropped his handle on Insta. Check it before you wreck it.
There you go, dude. Just got them on there.
Nice.
I didn't put the bottoms on, but I didn't put the bottoms on mine either because I actually used the bottoms. These are supposed to go on the bottom, but I put the bottoms on the top because it actually
Does
has
something.
tension and does something. The bottoms was good. Floppy.
Yeah,
Well, the
I'm
top's
mad.
technically good.
I'm mad.
Oh yeah. Formation.
These
time.
are the kind of planes worth weathering, worth playing with that dummy radial,
Oh yeah.
worth having some fun with.
I've seen quite a few guys paint up the radial with some silver, and it looks awesome. Like it's amazing.
Dude, look at what I did to the radial, to the dummy engine on my E-Flight T6.
Yeah.
And the B26 from Dynam that I did a long time ago on my Instagram. That salt chipped flak bait I did
Oh,
is
that's-
sick.
I can't believe you got rid of that.
I know.
Oh, goodness.
You still got the FMS Stearman in the box? That Rock Hobby one, dude?
That's an old girl.
Oh no, the FMS one. I know what you mean. That's a good bird. That was a good one. That one actually had suspension, didn't it?
I don't remember it.
I do. I flew it. Me and Mikey did it. And then there was a Rock Hobby Waco, but there's a FMS Stearman,
Yeah, I
and it
remember
had
the
sick
Waco.
lights and stuff. I think it was. What's the wingspan on that,
They
Fred?
were smaller, I thought.
Definitely smaller.
Yeah.
The biggest biplanes that you can get that aren't the FMS pits and stuff like that are these Dynams.
Yeah, they make a pretty good size biplane. Almost all their biplanes are 50 inches.
Ginormous bones. Yeah, I mean, it's just how I wear my hat.
Gangsta.
Whatever.
Gangsta.
Nice, Alan. Wake up early, crash with sleep in my eyes. 1100 millimeter, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I wonder if it is a 1.2. It should say.
Yeah, it should.
But back then, it could easily be 1.1. Biplanes, they do fly more stable. They almost fly so good, you have to really be... They're a good one to learn how to be on the power. Because if you rely on the glide, you'll scrub speed so much on the glide that you'll land too slow. People have problems on biplanes because they ground loop easy. But if you fly them on the mains before you stick the tail, that's helpful. Yeah, man. I mean, we're up late getting things done around here. I definitely am, because I got to do, like most of you, the regular deal all day before I do what I want to do. So yeah, man, being tired is no stranger to this guy. Holy smokes, Jackson, that's crazy. John Turnbull. So the first of all, yeah, they're not real. So you have to do what works as a model. But of course, the Navy's going to tell them to do a 3-point landing because they're training. It's Navy. 3-pointers are where it's at, so you can hook the tail. Watch a Navy training video on the N2, and I go to the airfield and almost all land them wrong. And nose over, according to the Navy, you do a stall just above the ground and do a 3-point landing. Yeah, that's true for the Navy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
there's what works and what it ought to be, and all kinds of the models don't necessarily translate 1-to-1 on every bit of character as the real ones do. I wish they did. A lot of them are pretty close, but as far as what works on these models, man, 2-wheel landings, touch and no style is usually fairly safe. There's a lot of stuff that they're pulling 3-pointers on, man. I mean, T6s. I had a guy give me a hard time about 3-point landings on my T6. It was Timber Brothers' dad. I was like, all right, loudmouth. Nah, great guy. I was like, all right, Bill. So it's a hard plane because it ground loops like the Dickens, the T6.
Oh, dude, that's a hard one.
It really is.
It does great in grass.
You need to have plenty of in grass. You look like a stud. Yeah. You need to have plenty of authority to control that tail, but it's so easy to oversteer and get it going to a loop, ground loop. But so I was shooting 2-wheel landings and touch and goes because I don't want to ground loop it, and he's giving me a hard time for a 3-pointer, and I did it. I did it. It took me a few times. I probably scuffed it up a little bit more. But as far as these models go, man, it's like whatever's going to keep them really safe. 2-wheel landings are pretty good on Warbirds, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
I've done some real nice 3-pointers by mistake on a P40 and a Hurricane and a Spitfire even.
Yeah.
But Mustangs do not like 3-pointers. I don't care who you are.
No, yeah, we don't. Yeah.
So it just is what it is, man.
Get in a bad spot quick.
Well, on the P40 and the Spitfire, it's like the 3-pointers happen after like almost a perfect 2-wheel landing. Now I'm slow, but I'm still up in the air, but I'm so close to the ground I can stuff the stick in my belly, right? Yeah. And so I get a 3-pointer. Still got speed, but you get that 3-point attitude. I mean, it's sick.
Oh, yeah.
But it's definitely harder to do. And speed really can help you. If it's nasty windy and you can figure out how to land hot, you'll always be safe.
Yeah.
Captain Mike would fly some stuff. I couldn't believe it, how windy it was sometimes with the stuff he was flying. Be the narrowest landing gear ever. A4, crosswind, nasty, whatever. And he just come in hot as hell and always work it out, you know?
Coming in hot.
I like coming in as slow as possible, but Mike didn't give a rip. It was like to keep the plane safe. He didn't mind it if it rolled off in the grass. People always filming me, so I don't want to go in the grass if I can help it. Get in here, Bobby, man. Feed these comments for a minute. I'm going to hit the head.
I've been watching them here.
Yeah. Can you see him?
Yeah, now I can.
Warbirds. Yeah, Paul, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a micro Gravedigger. The thing is, you probably just can't build one smaller any tougher.
Yeah.
That's basically a 1/8 scale truck and a 1/10 scale body.
Pretty much.
I think that LMT. So it's got like super beefy gearing and powertrain. I can't believe what I've seen it take. Get in there, man.
I'm taking the captain's seat.
Steermans.
Yeah, the Steermans look great.
Man,
The Steermans look real good.
I'm leaving. I've got some magic things that I'm putting in the seats where the pilots go. So I'm going to at least have the front seat open.
Oh, yeah. Front or back, I mean.
Front or back. It's the CG is why I'm saying the front.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments here, catch up. Yeah, Alan Gentry, the P-51, yeah, you have to keep your speed up with P-51s. Pretty much any Warbird, though, you want to come in fast. You'll get yourself in trouble coming in too slow.
It's so funny. Like, I feel like the British stuff will take 2-wheel or a 3-pointer pretty well.
Yep.
But the Mustang never. It seems like it never wants a 3-pointer.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah.
You're lucking out if you get one.
Yep.
And again, North American Aviation built with a ground loop, just like the T6.
Hey, thanks, GB. Appreciate it, man. I like building stuff. I don't know. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than what it did, actually, but I ended up using epoxy on that wing to kind of speed up the process. I use epoxy on a lot of stuff, though. Yeah, meat server. Yeah, this is all. So this is our warehouse we're in right now. So yeah, everything you see behind us is all brand new product that we ship out of here. We're still kind of in like the moving in process. There's some more shipments coming in, and then we have a couple other warehouses that we're bringing some stuff from there to here. So yeah, we're kind of just getting everything set up at the moment and situated. But yeah, we're up and running. So, and we have a great sale going on right now at Bitco Hobby. You just have to use iFly Dynam at checkout, and all of them are 15% off every plane that we have. So yeah, definitely check that out. Take advantage of it before we run out, because we're selling quite a bit of them. It's awesome. Hey, what's up, Craig Beaven? Jetman, the steering does great off of grass. I think I actually have a Grass Ops video up on our Bitco Hobby YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I usually try to put most of our airplanes through a little bit of a Grass Ops so everybody can see, because I know a lot of you guys don't have an advantage of a runway or a mat. So man, comments fly.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I used to take quite a long time to build GB, but letting stuff set up and whatnot. But with these foamies, it's like once you get in the groove, you can get it done pretty quickly. When I'm doing it by myself, I usually just throw on some music and go to it. Air Marshal, no, I didn't fly install the flying wires on Ryan's. I have them installed on mine. But it seems like I had them looking really good as soon as I put mine together, and they were nice and had good tension. And then after first flight, that kind of went out the window. They're kind of like, they don't look too scale after that.
Mike used to buy a spool of elastic black cord from like Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, that's what works. Yeah, like elastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still use the springs or whatever, or tie them in a knot and then CA that knot.
Yeah.
And clip them. We used to do them. We tag team those things.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the best way to do it. It takes a while.
He did the Tiger Moth on the stock. I think I did a Waco too with all the wire stock. And they just get loose.
Yeah, they do. Yep. Sorry, let me get back in the comments here.
It'd be nice to be able to buy those springs.
Jackson RC Aviation, yeah, I will do that, buddy. Yeah, Jing, my boss, he's a great guy. He's in the background making a lot of things happen around here, and yeah, he's awesome. I will definitely do that, buddy. Yeah, that's true, Air Marshal. That's very true, man. Yeah, Ellen Gentry, epoxy is the way to go, I think, and it kind of heats up, you know, when it starts to create that bond. I think it kind of bites into that foam a little bit better. Especially if you don't prepare the surface, like scuff it or something. That's, I don't know, that's the best way to go, I think. Michael Bear said Ryan's taking a dump and talking to us at the same time.
I'm just standing off camera.
Yeah, he's just standing off camera for a minute. He got done using the potty and grabbing himself a drink. Yeah. Yeah, mine are too, Air Marshal. Mine are all limp. Olsen Aviation. Yeah, Ryan always multitasking, man. He's always on the go. Yeah, Wreckham. You guys are funny.
Did you guys see Bobby's turbojet video?
Oh yeah, I just put out a turbojet video.
That was sick.
Yeah, just not a few days ago. I can't remember. Yeah, I did a whole bunch of stuff on that one.
You did Grass Ops too.
Yeah, I did Grass Ops on that, a little bit of it.
3S?
Yeah, it's 3S. I flew a 2200 in it and got 3 minutes. And then I flew a Genzace 3300 in it and got 3 minutes and still had 45% battery life. So I was like, screw it, let's do some grass ops. So I used the remaining battery and did grass ops at the end of the video. It's
They put a spar in that one now.
yeah,
right?
yeah. I guess the version 2. I haven't seen it yet. I don't have any here yet. But I guess the version 2 is supposed to have a wing spar going
If
through
you
it.
like the
So
Citation, dude, flaps and retracts
Yeah.
on that turbojet.
oh yeah, yep,
This is one of the funnest videos me and Mike made, dude.
yeah. I love that
You
thing.
can't, that video's gone now because it was a motion video. but
Yeah.
We had a blast with that turbojet.
Yeah, it's a great one. That's a real good one. Yeah. Dennis said they make a pill for that. Limp wire.
You're all right, dude.
Have limp wire making pills for limp wires. Marshall said Stearman Flying Wire is sponsored by Viagra. Oh, you got the good share, nice. I
Yeah,
look
that-
like a midget in the other one.
No, can't do it.
Oh heck yeah! How did it
Oh.
fly, Gooniac?
Yeah.
I'm curious to see that or get my hands on it.
Funky plane, but really fast and fun. Nice. I bet it looks sick with a burner in it.
I bet you it looks real good with a burner in it.
I gotta get some burners, man. I want to share the love. You know, I want them from everybody, but I need some from Ray and RC Geek.
Michael
I
Sherman, that
want
would
to
be
do
a good one, man.
everybody's a little bit.
Some of them, like the T6-2, that might be a hard one for. There's already a couple of them out there I know of, so I don't know if that's something that they'd lean to. But there are a couple other things in the works. It's just a matter of if they do them or not, because they actually do
What's the
boggle
question?
ideas back and forth, I guess you would say. But
Still need some tuning on the canards.
yeah, I mean, I haven't flown anything with canards ever, so I'm kind of interested.
Man, first time I flew a Delta wing was the Eurofighter.
Yeah, so Eurofighter, I wanted to get
Had
that
the
plane
worst
so
light
bad,
ever.
and they were always out of stock, and then they were discontinued. I was
Yeah.
like, well, that stinks, but
Mike loved it. He had a few of them.
yeah, he used to bring that thing out all the time, do those crazy spins with it and everything.
I'm saying.
I can't believe some of the abuse Captain Mike put those things through, and the A10,
Uh-huh.
that was mind-boggling.
Well, before jets, it was warbirds, and he would get them up as high as possible. We would dogfight, and he'd put them in a dive until the cow would blow up. Like just, I mean, he'd pop them. I mean,
That's
just
hilarious.
crazy. Seeing what they'll take.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm excited to take the gripping out.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, there's so much.
It's
to
neat
do.
looking.
There's so many planes.
I got a gyro on it.
Do you?
I hooked it up with a Hobby Eagle. Everything's on the gyro but the canards, you know, so what? I think I saw his maiden on the gripping, Dennis. Save big money with canards. Fred. That's a good one. I could nardly wait to say it.
Canard.
Mike was definitely stress tested him, man.
Yeah.
Jermaine Spencer, what is up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
Nice, Guniac. Yeah, we popped in the Zoom call for a little bit last night and then kind of worked. I got my video ready.
Played a little.
Yeah. I got a low seat to unbox, and I want to put my Corsair
yeah.
together.
Yep.
I want more time. I want to fly the turbojet. I want to fly the Meteor V3. I want to get these Stearmans up. Craig, I'll tell you the setup on the Griffin once I get it dialed in. So that day that we, whatever day I get that Griffin out and fly it, we'll know, and I'll show you. It's too bloody complicated for me to want to get into.
Yeah.
Air Marshal helped me get it going.
Yeah, I've had the RC virus for a long time.
And the servos on the canards are identical servos, but they're opposed. So you'll mix one on a negative numerical value and the other on a positive numerical
Screws
value to get it
everything up.
right. You'll easily have one half right and the other wrong because you'll think you can set it up the same way, but you
Yeah, I
can't.
can see that.
Because they're identical servos instead of reversed. I'm missing something. 47 years just can't shack it.
The RC virus.
Oh, shake it. I get it.
There's no.
Hopefully he drives better than he spells. You know what I'm saying? Kenny's the best, dude. I really, I was bummed he didn't make it to that jet show.
Oh yeah, I know.
We did.
I know. There's gonna be some great shows this year, though. We got to make up for last year too.
Man, come on. I don't know, man. If my Illuminati membership goes through, I may be too busy. Nice, boss. Hanger's tired, he says. You know what they say if you shake it more than twice. Nice. Man, we're going on 2.5 hours. We haven't done nothing. The feed paused for you guys?
Speak for yourself. Jeez.
Yeah, dude built a plane. 2.5 hours in. Send it. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's just I haven't. I think it's going to be... You know, that's one of those jets I know I want to fly nose high. It's like,
Yeah.
well, that's why I'm all about that Hobby Eagle in it. I like him in my stuff like that. And I have a Spectrum 8 channel in there to get it to work it out.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you probably need every
We
one.
tried. I think we even tried it on a 7T, but you just can't. You can't do it because you can't. You know that what you're trying to do is like Y stuff in together.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work because those canards are. It's because the way those servos
Throws
work.
off everything.
If those servos were one reversed and one not, you might actually be able to get away with Ying it in to stuff. The stream pause for station identification. Paul McNeil, did you get the Gravedigger, man?
That looks like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I didn't wait. I ordered right away because I knew it was going to be hot. People, there was a sniff of that being the next release from Losi in the air, and like blood in the water, folks were all over it. Seriously. Oh man, because guys will get the axial one and have to upgrade it to take a beating. So you might as well start with one that can take it.
Take it, yeah.
I love it. 8 scale gearing and a 10 scale truck. It's pretty sick. What is that?
Sounds like a freaking AR-15.
That's crazy. We hear some crazy noises. Could be like Beirut. It sounds pretty raucous. Who's leaving? Boss, you out of here? See you later, dude. Thanks for always coming by. Thanks for always coming by. I see, Air Marshal. Yeah, we worked it out after multiple tries. 10 hours, says Barry. Jeez. Yeah, Fred, no worries. It is the FMS Corsair behind me. How do you even see it? Yeah. Yeah, I actually am going to put the wings on. And I'm going to tell you guys something too.
Always packing Fred Bear.
A little bit of a teaser I'll give you guys. I think you guys will be into it. Let's move these Stearmans. Yeah. You got them? Yeah. Sick. So the maiden flight is out, kind of non-official. It's unlisted on the channel. You guys can find it if you go to the home page of the YouTube channel. It was a hat cam. It was getting dark. It's not the greatest video, which is why I didn't really release it for like public consumption, so to say. But this thing is large and in charge. And I've got the stock motor on it. And but I put a, is it? Yeah. But I put a different ESC in it so I can go 8S the same day. You guys notice anything different about this Ernst stand? Yeah, I can't see from here, so Bobby, keep up with the comments a little bit. Since this one's already put together, maybe I'll be the one to strap the wing on. Bobby, you can do the comments.
Alrighty.
What's cool is Bobby's got a trailer, so I'm going to put the wing on this, drop the gear. We're going to be ready to go.
Load it right on in.
So guys, this stand is, you can see it's wider than the regular old Ultra stand. This is called the Mega stand. They're not out yet, but they'll be at the BitGo site, I hear, this week. And there's only so many.
Yeah, there's only a few coming, I think.
Retail's about $40.
Yeah, they're like $37.50, I think, retail price.
So, but you're seeing the first of it right here.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're already ordered.
Yep.
BitGo's going to have them next week if you're into the bigger stand.
Yeah. Yeah, we have more of the regular ones coming in. I mean, the regular stands are a hot commodity. You guys really like those, which is great.
Dude, you've sold like 80.
Yeah, we've sold a ton. So the big ones are coming out. We'll be the first to have them, and yeah, should be here next week. So I'm pretty excited for all that.
This is so easy to put together at the field. I mean, I when I got to the field to do that maiden, it was dark already.
That's a big girl too. Oh, Jacksonville. That's where my sister lives. That's pretty cool. You know Jacksonville's like where they paint all the Blue Angels and stuff at?
Is that right?
Yeah. They're stationed in Pensacola, but I'm pretty sure they paint most of them in Jacksonville.
Man, since
you can order the Magnums at bitgohobby.com. We have not thrown them all on the website yet just because they aren't in stock yet, so we didn't want you guys to buy something that we couldn't ship out next day to you. So as soon as they hit our warehouse next week, we will make sure to make a big announcement about it, and you guys can grab them up then.
Yeah, and you better move quick because there's not that many on the first order.
Yeah, I don't know how many are coming in this first order, so definitely be something to get. I might even talk to the boss man. Maybe we can situate a pre-order.
That'd be nice.
So that way you guys can get them claimed.
But I mean, this bird, I was using it on the the Mega or the Ultra. I get them confused. The Ultra stand just fine for a bird this big, but this is even better.
Oh yeah.
This thing flew pretty good, but it needs a little bit of pep. You guys that have already seen my maiden, I think I talked about it a little bit. And like I said, I got the stock motor in here, but I changed the ESC so I can go 8S without wasting any time that same day.
Yeah, that should be cool.
So we'll get a stock video and then 8S. We already have an idea that it's probably still kind of, I think the prop is stalled. You're not going to get anything more out of it. What am I missing?
Air Marshal said Magnum extra large.
What do you know about it? Yeah, I left some at your house.
Joe Pellegrino, yeah, that is only supposed to be kind of sandwiched in there. As far as vibration, it actually, you might want to make sure the fan unit's balanced properly and everything. I noticed some of them do have kind of a weird noise until you get a higher RPM. And I haven't had a chance to mess with ours too much to kind of see the root cause of it. But yeah, I have noticed that myself, actually. You might even be able to maybe put a little bit of glue in there, something that's easily removable, so if you have to service it, but that might help also with that issue.
Paul McNeil, there's no way that Rock Hobby 1/6 scale Jeep is $61.
Oh yeah, no way.
And if it is, it must be a way smaller version of somebody's. There's no way. That thing was like $308.
Yeah, those are expensive.
So with like discounts and all kinds of like coupon stuff and everything, I can't see it being less than $250. You know?
If you wait long enough, you might see an ad on Facebook. You can get it for $19.99. I know there's there's F-14s and stuff you can get for like $20 now.
Jeez.
So you might be able to get one of those cars. Craig Bevan said, "What ESC?"
I don't remember what I put in it.
I don't know either.
It may be 100 or 120. It's got a fan on it.
What's that?
The ESC.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It's probably one of those big 80 amps then.
I have those. I didn't know that. I don't think they come with a fan on them. Air Marshal, which ESCs come with fans on them? Avion. Where's that start at? 100 amp? Because I'm sure I put it. I mean, it's so it'll take 8S. Nathaniel Morgan, what is up, dude? Battery up, Buttercup.
Already done?
Yeah, 4 bolts. Look
That
at this.
thing's a beast.
Man, it's sick.
Holy smokes. Got all the little scale bits on it too.
This one is so much better than the original. I mean, just loads better.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that looks better than the Flightline one.
Ah, man. I just wish...
It's bigger too, isn't it?
Yeah, 1700 versus 1600. I just wish it was fast.
I was trying to see the ESC in there.
I think we'll have to take this front cover off to see it. NX6 in the house. I think I made it on a 7000. You guys remember what I say I used? Can you see?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
If we take this off, you could probably tell. 3 screws. I'm not sure I want to.
I thought the 80 came with a fan Air Marshal, but I'm not sure now. Now you gotta be second guessing.
Man, get a screwdriver. I'll freaking find out. That thing's gnarly. The 80 comes with a fan. Whatever I thought could.
it did. I was pretty sure.
Whatever I think can handle I don't think it's an 80 because I already have a 60 and an 80 sitting around in a box. So I think I bought 100
Could be 100.
or 120. I'm saying if I don't like it, I'll try 12S.
Heck yeah, dude. Give it a rip.
I think the prop is stalled, is why they're not getting any more out of it. Craig Bevan, stick around, because I'm going to see if I can't tell you what the ESC is for real. Hey, yeah, take your phone for the comments, Bobby. You got it? For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely thankful to be able to do this hobby. I'm thankful that I figured out by accident how to support the hobby, because it's a tremendous addiction and passion all at once. I couldn't do it without you guys watching. We all built a pretty neat thing. I got to know all you guys working at Motion, you know, and some of you guys even before that on our original channel, this one. But super thankful.
Michael Sherman, yeah, we're gonna get some racking and stuff. This is actually, we're just getting into this place, moving in and everything. So we still have more shipments to come and all types of stuff. So you guys, what's cool about this though, and doing the live show from here, is you guys are gonna see this place grow and progress in time. It's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm sure you guys will see a lot of big changes coming. Like Ryan said, I'm super thankful for all of you guys, and honestly, I have a dream job, great boss. I mean, it's a blessing.
100 amp. 100 amp Avion.
100 amp Avion.
Yeah, I think it'll do 6 to 12S. I had to carve just a tiny bit to fit it in there. Just a tiny, tiny bit. So, gear down. Let's do it. Brian Brissett. Yeah. Those guys are hilarious. The Hodge twins.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
Barry Campbell, we're not hiring yet, but in the future we will be. Are you close to South Bend? Because I will actually need someone in the warehouse here soon.
Yeah, Bobby needs to be on marketing end. Fire in the hole. Safe and safe selecting it.
Does it?
So I'm gonna drop the gear. Let's make sure they're not hanging up on anything. I can hear that fan running on the ESC.
Yeah, I hear it too.
You guys want to see those gear working? It's pretty sick. I know. It's because the battery's already spent. It's a smart warning telling me the battery's not good for flight. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's a spent pack, so it's like, don't fly it. Yeah, I know.
That's a pretty bird. It has a tail hook?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Ah, it doesn't.
It's
it
just
doesn't.
fake.
I thought it was a function.
Let me see. I mean, hey, tip that wing down a little. Can you rotate that bird a little? Or maybe not. There you go. Sick. All right, I zoomed in on it. How sick is that?
That is awesome.
Look at that, dude. You guys want to see the tail wheel work?
Oh, does this have tanks too?
Yeah, if you want them. Ordnance.
Yeah.
Too cool for school, dudes. Too cool for school, dudes. All right. I gotta get this baby to shut up. I can't find my hard pot. I think it's too big to sit on the table without the stand.
Yeah, that thing sure does let you know the battery's low.
I'm saying. I'm gonna get this undone and Shut it up.
That's cool. It's a button, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
So this battery's spent. Just turn the whole thing off. Just
Where's it at?
shut it up like that, and then push on those logo.
I didn't mess with that one yet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it'd be sick to try the NX10, and depending how it does, I love my DX9, man, but I may not need it anymore.
Always good to have a backup.
Yeah, 50, 60 kV, 50, 60 size kV 300 on this. How's the comments doing?
Good.
Yeah, the big stands, dude, coming to Bitco.
Yeah.
You saw them here first, I think, man. These are called the Mega.
The Mega Stand.
And they actually sent stickers with it that I didn't put on yet, but that say Ernst. It's nice, Bobby. And it comes with pitos and stuff.
Yeah, I saw
All
that.
these plastic bits. The 50 cows look nice. The one thing I didn't notice is I think the landing lights are like always on. Is that supposed to be that way? I would think not. You know? But they are. It stays.
This will drop down.
You can make it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see how it is.
It'd be cool to have a magnet that when you drop the gear, it lets it hang. When you tuck the gear, it sucks it up.
Yeah, it will drop down. I just can't figure out how to unclasp it on the back.
That's all right.
So Jeremy Sean, when I hang up planes, I actually use bungees for a lot of them. Or zip ties. Just depends.
We need to do a hanging system here. There's so many trusses. We could hang all day long here.
Yeah. Joe Pellegrino, the length of the runway we fly at is 280 feet by 30, I think.
Yeah, I think a little overlap makes it like 28.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
they use some of it for under the gazebos, why it's not 300.
Yep. Michael C., the Mega Stand is made by Ernst, and you will be able to get them through Bitco Hobby starting next week as soon as we get the first shipment in.
But we have the other kind already.
Yeah, we have the regular Ernst stands right now in stock.
Metal backplate on these shouldn't blow up like the old ones.
The old ones blew up?
Yes.
Well, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it was back when they were new.
Man, that thing is gorgeous.
I'm saying, it just needs to rip. You know how those Carbon Z things sound? They just rip.
Yep.
Whether it's the 150 or the whatever else, what the Troge.
Yeah, the Troge, yeah.
You get a wrench. You get. Actually, I do. You know what's funny,
Car wrench work?
dude? My cross wrench that comes with the Armas, 17 millimeter.
Nice.
I must be thinking about something else. Because I know I fitted on one of them. That sucks. How did I do that before? And then I got my Y harness for going 8S series harness right here. I travel with it on the stand. You know what I mean?
Brent, or Brockett, the Mega Stand is actually made right here in the USA. All Ernst stands are made right here in Washington State in the USA.
They've been in the hobbies a long time.
Long time, yeah.
They used to make a lot of stuff for built planes. You know, exit for control rods and all kinds of stuff. This thing's pretty beefy, isn't it? Look at that
It
big
is.
prop, man.
Air Marshal, so that's a big boy prop.
It is a big boy prop. Isn't that nice looking?
Oh, that was sharp. Holy smokes.
I know. I'm gonna put it on the ground, I think.
Oh, on the actual ground, I got
Yeah,
it.
we'll see if it fits. Barely.
Barely.
Barely, I say.
Man, that thing is bad to the bone.
I'm saying, dude. Look at that. I can't wait. Yeah, man. Just like all the warbirds, you got a lot of that left-handed tendency going. I did the maiden already, and I already know it needs more power, but I got to do a real dedicated video on this stock stuff. I'm not going to taxi it in here. If the ramps and everything wasn't in the way, I might, but it's okay. That's asking for trouble. Right,
Let's jump it.
yeah, let's jump it. I wish I had that kind of money that I didn't care.
Me too. I couldn't stand it.
I don't know if the gear doors are supposed to be closed on these when they're the gear down or not
I couldn't tell you.
on a real one. Michael C., I get it. Yeah, go check out the Maiden. I didn't really put it out for public consumption, but you can find it unlisted on the Pilot Ryan Videos playlist right here on the channel.
Michael C., is that tonight? I didn't even know that was tonight.
Tyson.
Yeah, dude. Tyson's back.
That's crazy.
Have you seen his practice with like his warm ups and everything? He's a beast.
He's always been a beast.
Beast.
I think he was on Joe Rogan the other day.
Yeah, he probably
talking
was.
about getting ready, fight.
He is a monster, man.
Nice, Joe. Yeah. I like it. It's on now, he says, Michael C.
Dang it. Oh well. I'll watch it all tomorrow for free.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson might be 54 years old there, Marshall, but I guarantee he can do some damage.
I'm betting so.
My buddy was like, will you get in the ring with him for $1 million? I was like, yeah, because I won't remember
Did
it.
you see the one guy who quit in the middle of the fight?
Yeah.
That dude had been around too, and he got lit up real good on one, and
That was it.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna retire, like right now."
Right now. I'm throwing it in.
Crazy. HSDL 39. I mean, I loved it. What I saw of the turbine version when I was doing the videography at the show. We'll more than likely be working up an electric one of the HSDL 39. So we'll really have more to tell you then.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for the big Cessna, too, man.
I am absolutely been totally thinking about it. By the way, that big Cessna 182 from HSD, the special will be over in a matter of days, 2 days or something. Thanks, Michael Nolan. I kind of thought so, that the gear doors are open when the gear is out. Yeah.
Man, what are we doing next?
Gotta watch the channel, Jeremy. Man, I put out like the world premiere on that Cessna 182 right here
That thing is
on the
bad.
channel. I went out of town. I got paid to film that one. Pellegrino wants to see the P-17 next to the Corsair.
It dwarfs the PT-17.
I mean, thanks, Kenny. You know, it doesn't need AS3X, Hubert, but everything likes it. You know what I mean? Everything likes it. AS3X. But that 1450 4S powered P51 is the gentlest big one you can get.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't think you can do 8S on the 100 amp ESC? Ah, humbug.
Only one way to find out.
Humbug. Let me look. Three S to 6S. What? Shoot.
Nikes.
Yeah, but mine has a fan on it.
Yeah, Jeremy. I don't know about putting a monkey in it, but there's definitely a couple monkeys flying it. Me and Ryan will have fun with that thing.
What's that? The Cessna?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't know about Free Wing Panzer Camp Wagon.
Yeah, I don't. That would be one I would love to have though if someone did. I was like super bummed that that little hand launcher. I wish it would have been bigger.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's like a really sweet sought after jet. Like I think it's actually the last jet that they designed with guns in it for dogfighting. I don't think there were many after that.
Man, I just want to. Where's your batteries at, yo?
Air Marshal said the fan should definitely make it 8S capable.
How did I do that? How did I not get the right one?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, nice. It's pictures at Tri-Motor. It's one of my favorites.
Did I read it wrong? I wonder if the sticker's wrong. Mine has a fan. I have to look at the box at home, dude. I swear I got the 6S to 12S ESC. That one has a fan on it like the 120.
You sure you didn't get the 120?
Yeah, but I just read the sticker. I thought I read 100. What'd I just tell everybody? I wonder if I have the box here. Dang it. Now I want to look at the bloody ESC again. I can look at my transactions, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I don't think I can get the Stearman on here to show it to you. obviously the Stearman's way up front.
Yeah, can't really get a good perception with the Stearman so far up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the size of the 4-blade prop, honestly. Yeah, I said it was 100 amp, but what if the sticker's wrong? I'll have to look and see what I bought. Because it's got a fan on it, and the pictures don't show fans on the 100 amp. It's the stock motor, Kevin, that comes on it. It does come with a fan, the 100 amp. Son of a gun. That must be what I got. Damn it. Why did I get that one? You just need 100 amp for the 8S, but the speed control says 3S to 6S. What'd I do that for? Well, it'll be smart. That stinks. Yeah, we're not jumping over airplanes, Jeremy. It took me 4 months to get the Stearman built as it was.
Hey, that'd be kind of cool, though. I might try that. I don't know where I'd tow it, though.
Depends what you're driving. I'm afraid of this Corsair hanging off like that, dude. It's tail heavy.
Is it?
Sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me a little nervous. I can't help it. All this stuff's sitting in front of me. I can't help but play with it.
Yeah. This might have to go somewhere else. If we're playing, you just gonna go wheels down, or are you getting rid of it?
I'm just gonna put it over somewhere safe.
Yeah. That thing's a gorgeous beast. Out here's cool if you can get it work around it. I want to look at it.
No, I don't blame you.
Man.
Dude, I might even get one of those. Those four days would be sick. It's all silver one. I want that. I love Ryan's big P47. That's one of my favorites. I look at that all the time. That was my grandpa's favorite. That's
P47 is sick.
good old jug, man.
18 by 11 by 4 blade, says Reitza. Ha. Maybe there's a big Tomcat ESC that can do 8S.
Man, we have one, but I think it's only rated for 6. It's 120 ampere.
Dang it. Man, it's 12. Those look good, dude. I cannot wait to see those together,
I'm
man.
gonna take them out tomorrow, and I'll bring the camera lady.
Yeah. I got to do some adjustments, but I think I can put a 630 in there.
I might upgrade mine actually. 6S.
Power. 6S?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Drop the KV on the motor. See what happens.
Yeah. Let's see that ramp to ramp to ramp jump, Bobby.
Hey, we were doing that last night.
We've done it, dude. You got. I'm telling you, the Instagrams, we're doing some fun stuff, and we've got a bunch of little clips that are just. I just don't want to truck you to death, but it's been easy to get surface content because it's the middle of the night and we're still can do stuff.
Yep. And I should fix something.
I got my Losi that I need to put together. Let's unbox my Losi.
Cozy it up.
Yeah, what the hell? Dude, I'm just gonna slide it all the way up. Yeah, man. And dude, I don't know where I put them, but I have 4 perfect batteries for the remote control.
Pristine batteries. You said the AR-630 Air Marshal? Why? Have you had issues with that receiver too close to stuff? I have those in a lot of my planes, so that kind of freaks me out, you saying that.
Where'd I put them? I could have swore I had some. I know I brought them. Right here.
Yeah. Good old Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, brand new. Dude, I'm opening up a Losi right now. Tenacity.
You guys don't even want to see mine.
His is,
It's been through the ringer.
but it still works.
Oh, it's been through some craziness. I can't believe it still works.
I got the other Sheen. Oh, it comes with batteries.
Oh, nice. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Radio. The book. With some tools.
That one, mine wasn't. It like broke free.
Mine did too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Is there anything in there? No.
No, there's nothing in
Later.
there. Later, Gator. Dang, that thing looks good. I like that.
It's that you're done. I mean, that's it. You're done.
Heck, you.
Nice. He's got the. Bobby has the other color version.
Mine's been through hell and back though. It's and it blows my mind because I put this thing through more than any of my other cars, and I still have not broke it yet.
Guys, what is this? 1/10?
Yeah, something like that. I was gonna get that out.
It's all smarted out.
Yeah, 110, smart, dopeness.
Metal chassis. Shock towers are metal. You've got threaded coilover shocks. Plastic shock caps. Big beefy bumper. Adjustable posts on the body deal. And you got that nice receiver with the AVC.
This is what they look like after you beat
Yeah,
them up.
that's what they look like after you drive the bejeebies out of it.
I've broken this thing pretty good.
Yeah, these are really cool. They're tough. I mean,
Race time now.
and then there, yep. And then there's the battery hatch situation. It's tethered as well. Got some foam in there. Spectrum Smart,
Yep. Metal shock mounts.
AVC, and then IC5 connector.
El Connector.
I'm curious about the performance between the Flightline versus the FMS Corsair. Flightline's obviously a little bit smaller, but out of the box does not really need a speed upgrade. But I'm certain FMS is going to straighten that out. But what do I know? They don't talk to me anymore. So nice. And that's the radio. Where'd those batteries go? It came with right there. What are you getting hooked up? Everything. I gotta charge up some. Man, I can use those 3S batteries I use in the Felony. I think in here, those 6400.
Oh yeah, you can.
Those SMC. Yeah, man. I mean, the Flightline Corsair is sick. I have mine still. I think they're both really nice. Yeah, we do. It's 12.
Is it?
12:15. All right, Jermaine Spencer. See you later, dude.
Later, man.
Just grabbed the P39 from FMS. Anyone fly one? Yeah, the 38-inch one, 1.1 or whatever. It's sick, but I just think they're too bloody small. Anybody have experience with the HSD turbines? Panzer is asking.
Hopefully in the future.
I do, but not with the turbines. Man, this thing has some serious grunt. I'm anxious to see how the Red Cat short course trucks act.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this has a light bar and all kinds of stuff. It's got a sway bar. I mean, if you wonder why this is more money than some of the other short course trucks, it's because it's
That truck is
got everything.
That truck is hands down my favorite short course truck. I love it.
I get it.
Like the Seton, Arma Seton is a good one, but this is like an Arma Seton on steroids.
This is like an Arma Sentinel on steroids. And it's 2 or 3S, and it just rips on 3S like crazy. I mean, we drift them in here. Nice, that's the radio you get. Losi.
Let's see. What is that, like a DX2E or something like that?
Yep. Is that battery good?
Yeah, that was good. I
Need little adapter. Yeah, man. Sick. The tenacity. Yeah, Fred. The DB Pro is definitely coming into somebody's life.
Yes,
eventually.
it is.
I was looking at him. But he'll probably get one. And I may get a laser nut.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I got to play with
The DB's
what I
just
have
back in
already.
stock. Yeah.
Did they?
Yep.
Dude, I'm going to have you sit here again, Bobby.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. 189. I bought the wrong stupid ESC. How'd I do that? Talk to the people, bro.
Talk to the people. Just tending to Ryan's battery needs. See you, buddy. It's hard to pronounce your YouTube name, but have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Oh, we're talking about ESCs. 6 to 12 man. $190 bones, pretty much, for one of those, huh, Air Marshal? That's salty. If I was putting it into like something I really cherish, though, like one of a big balsa or something like that, I'd definitely spend the extra bones on something nice. Yeah, the laser nut, Fred Barron. I was checking that out too. That one looks really good. They're out of stock right now. I was like, oh man, like if there's something that you guys see over there that's in stock car wise, like you better hop on it because they're out of stock like so quick. I was thinking about picking up an Infraction because I saw them that they were back in stock like 2 days ago. I hop on there this morning and they're already gone. The Tenacity DB just the DB Pro just came back in stock too. Those probably won't last too long. Air Marshal nut laser. Nut laser. Was that your nickname back in high school, Air Marshal? Yeah, the DB Pros are awesome, man. They're like kind of like an open wheel setup. That's why I want one. I don't really have anything like that yet, so it looks pretty sweet. And it's the same thing as this basically, but kind of like a more open wheel setup, so it should be a blast. Yeah, as far as the P51 goes, how does the E-flite P51 June night compare with the FMS P51 1450? I fly off of grass. So June night, if I recall, is kind of like the Blondie. I think it's like a different color scheme. I had that, and that thing did great off of grass. I flew at a little school by my house. I flew that thing all the time off of grass. As far as the FMS 1450 P51, I have not flown that. Brian may have. I'm not sure.
Which one?
FMS P51, or the P51 1450 millimeter.
Yeah, that's the one we did all the work on a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. He was asking what one he flies off of grass, E-flite P51 or the FMS P51 1450. I've only had experience with the Blondie size one.
He's asking 1500 or 1450?
Yeah, well, I think he's asking about the June night, the smaller one, like Blondie was. The 1.2.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to get off the grass in a hurry.
Yeah, get off grass.
It's going to nose over.
Yeah.
Honestly, with my Blondie, I put a quarter in the tail.
Yeah.
Right behind the tail wheel, and it was awesome.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
A little bit of weight.
Who is it? Truth? Who asked that?
Let's see. Yeah, Truth.
Bite
Truth
the
still
bullet,
matters.
Dude. Get the 4S one.
Yeah, he said bite the bullet, get the 4S one.
Suspension. You're flying off grass.
Yeah, oh, for sure, all day long,
Perfect
man.
scale thing to have going on.
I never flew that one, yeah. It looked like a good
It's
time.
nice. Imagine the 1500, lighter on the wing loading.
Yep.
Maybe
Oh, you know
not.
what? I think Adam had the 1450, the Razorback style.
The B model?
The B model,
Dallas
yeah.
Darling?
Yep. I think that's what
I
it
think
was.
he got my old one.
I can't remember.
I had one. It was sick.
Yeah, they are. They're nice.
I bought it with lunch money trying to win the videography job at Motion.
Oh, jeez.
That's when I had that.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that everybody likes 1450 more.
It's a good bird, man. It's cheap, and it's going to be easier on the guy that's intermediate
Yeah.
than the 1.5.
Yep.
1.5 is dope. It's smart. You can pull the wings off.
Yep.
I can't wait to try out my Robarts on it. I did
Oh
that
yeah,
mod.
yeah. That's gonna be awesome. I forgot
Hawk.
about that.
Super sick.
Yeah.
Jerry hooked it up.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know if I think the V1200 does have an 80 amp ESC in it, Air Marshal. I don't know.
I think it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. That's all that thing needs, man.
Dude,
It's
you're good.
good.
I'm driving this.
You driving?
I think so.
Heck yeah.
Fire up this new Losi, dudes.
Fire up. I'm actually gonna adjust some ramps.
Yeah. Keeping them light is always kind of nice, man. 3300 Gens Ace. cool is it to be able to drive in here?
If it were only big enough for planes.
V1200 has the 100 amper. Says
Oh, does it?
air vexed.
I don't know what it has, but man, it's fast. I love that thing.
Lights. Look at that. Ba-doop. I've been waiting on this baby. Since my Sentin got destroyed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ramp it up. I don't know about a full sin, but
Partial set for sure.
partial sin. A partial Marshall sin.
Marshall.
Yeah, seriously, I think I got a really nice transition on your low seat on my Instagram.
Oh, did you?
I thought I did. If not, it'll be going up soon.
Come on, there we go.
Dudes. Out of the box. Oh my gosh, dude. Can they see?
It's awesome, isn't it? It's like the smoothest and most responsive car I've ever driven.
A little more brake would be nice. Let's see what that shot looks like. You guys want to see it jump, son? Man, it's hard to get back there to the camera now.
I can get back to the camera and I can monitor comments just right off of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss out on the comments for a minute while I play this.
Hopefully everybody can see all right. It's a ripper.
Man, it's got some grit.
It's a ripper.
Oh. The transition is the cool thing to try to hit. Overshot it a little. Nose plank right away.
Sorry, she can take it. Oh, I got that time. It's a beast.
It's awesome.
That was a good one.
A little too far.
Hey, that was nice. doesn't take much, man.
It's awesome.
I need to get a new body for mine. It's nice seeing yours all nice. Yeah, Air Marshal the Squeal is awesome, man. This thing's crazy outside. Oh, that was nice. That was beautiful. You didn't even get chassis slap off of that one.
These are sick.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome. Beautiful. Oh yeah, it's got some power, man.
I gotta jack the steering up. Let's see.
Yeah, I
Is there
can't.
a steering dual ray?
Yeah, there should be. I had to jack mine all the way up too. I can't. You can look at my remote.
There's trim, but I want rate. I wonder what those two switches on top do. There's 4 switches on top.
There's like there's a sweet spot to drifting that in throttle. Yeah, Mikey, this thing takes a heck of a beating, buddy.
Almost made it through there. How's everybody doing?
Good, good. All right. That was a good one. You guys see this all right? Hope so. I can actually see it on my phone pretty good if you guys are watching from my phone. Nice.
It's got enough oomph on 3S to correct.
Yep.
Usually on smaller tire stuff, you worry about it not having enough grunt to get it.
Yeah. It's amazing how quick it is.
I love how it sounds real when you skid it.
Jeremy Sean, so he's got a 3300 3-cell in it right now, a Gen Zace, and usually we get about 15 to 20 minutes on one of those. So if you,
Crazy.
yeah, it's really nuts the battery life on them, especially beating them up, you know. So going with like a 4,000 or 5,000, you can get probably even better time than that for sure.
That's the thing, you guys that only fly, you have no idea how much longer.
Yeah.
What's the ABC? How's your ABC? You got it turned way down or up?
Yeah, I had it turned down.
That was half ABC.
I can't remember. Let me grab my remote. I can't remember.
It feels like the steering is more when you have it off.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh wow. A little bit's okay. Yeah, cool.
Sorry, dude. Check the batteries quick. I'm watching your comments. Yeah, Mikey BRC. Mike, they handle mud and everything really well, and all of the electronics are waterproof, so getting water on everything doesn't hurt them at all. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to get some of these crawlers out in the snow. Yeah, these backflip too, believe it or not. Yeah, some of them do kind of stink in snow. You definitely go with like an open wheel setup. Oh, jeez.
Man,
Yeah.
it flies so good, dude.
He sends it any more than that, it'll end up in boxes. I put boxes inside of our barrier boxes, and it seems to help a lot more. It gives it like way more cushion, you know what I mean?
Come on. Too cool, dude. I drove Bobby's low C. I knew it was going to be just great.
Oh yeah. He's having too much fun. I don't blame him though.
Hitting that gap, dude.
Yeah, it looks like it. Right over old Greeny. Yeah.
So good. I got 3 sick ones in a row.
Yeah, dude, you got it down pat. Yeah. It seems, yeah, there's no damaged planes at all. We have plenty of barrier boxes in front of it and then barrier boxes inside the barrier boxes. So we are very careful with that. Dennis, these are all all-wheel drive, yeah, so 4x4, man. Glad I came up slow on that one.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm out of juice.
That was out of juice. There's another one cooking. There might be one done even.
Guys, if you were ever curious about if this is a good time, really, do you need? Is there any more questions? How cool, bro!
It's super cool that everybody gets to hang out with us while we're messing with it.
This is what we do when we're not taking pictures of it to share. I mean, it's what we're doing anyway. Holy smokes, I love it. What a nice
It's
truck.
a good time, man.
I ain't mad at it. Look at that. Some nice transition landings.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, you know what? It's so fun to rip the snot out of them outside and everything, but the finesse work that you have to do in a small space is pretty sick.
It's awesome. I got more cooking. I got to actually go tend to the batteries again.
Here, dude.
All right.
Yeah. You know, like they say, put it on immediately after it's still hot.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm kidding. They don't say that. Guys, I like it. Man, I'm getting a soda. It's unreal what that crawler's been through.
It is.
Guys, you want to see slow-mos of that stuff? I'm telling you. Check the Instagrams because we're putting up slow-mo clips of our stuff hitting these gaps. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. All right, Joe Pellegrino, see you later.
Later, Joe.
Stock lights, Jetman, on the Losi. Comes with them. Comes with them. Bobby K, what a nice little ride.
I told you you'd love it.
Animal style, says Air Marshal. The Losi tried to, what is it, inoculate your your crawler. Typhon 3S is a hell of a ride, Airvex. That's a good 3S truck. 1/8 scale, 3 Typhon, best value for that class. Because it's affordable, it's still 1/8 size, and it is bad to the bone. I got the 3S and the 6S. Cubby, it's a pop. It's a soda, man. It's a Pepsi. It's a Coke. It's Bobby's, Randy. When we got done with the video, I gave it to Bobby. The D400. The HSD 3D plane. Do you guys see Bobby's shirt he's wearing today? It's pretty dope. Pilot Ryan Media Black Edition. Those look sick.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. Guys, is it really 1:45?
1:45 and having fun.
1:45 and having fun.
Bad thing is I'm not even tired.
Dude, I like this Losi. I bet that DB Pro. So the DB Pro is just like it, but the body's different.
Yeah, open wheel setup. I don't have an open wheel car yet. It's kind of why I want one. Same with that Laser now. They're both open wheel cars.
The one thing I like about the bodies on the short course is they help soak up bad landings. Reckham Roy flew his D400 today. I think Roy might have been one of the first guys to get one, weren't you? I think he was buying one right away. Somebody was buying it right away. We showed it on the show and we hadn't even flown it yet.
It's a nice plane once you get it sorted, yeah. 3D planes, I mean, they're always finicky depending on how you want to fly.
Yeah.
Battery placement and everything else. Just depends on what you do with it.
Which Red Cat is this? Your crawler? Yep, G8. Let's see. This is my Losi. Time to power off. We got so many transmitters over here for surface, it is not even funny. TT, Pilot Ryan Media TT, PRM TT for tenacity. Losi.
We actually both have one of those boats now, too.
Losi, SCT. Drift car, activate. So fun. Check him out drifting in the background. Imperial, I like the V1200. There's nothing like it, and for a speed plane, it's super solid and dialed in, especially with the AS3X and everything. If you're flying a fast thing, something like a V1200 or the Nemesis flies so easier than like the Reno Racer Warbirds. It's just like they're built. Is this for me? Just like they're built for it. Oh, so close, right? Where is it? I can't see it all. There it is. Can I see it at all?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.